The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
Maybe if this one dies. And his brother.
Okay.
Does anyone ever use fashion?
That's interesting.
Not if you're a knight.
Yeah,
It's more of a lady
I have
skill.
a 12 in fashion. I don't know.
You do? Oh.
I was like, no way. It'd be like a disguise.
Yeah. A fashionable one.
I think you can actually roll fashion to help improve your app, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Oh.
Aha!
Yeah.
That can be useful.
And so you can hire a fashion expert to help dress you.
Well,
Yeah.
you can get one for your manor.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get a fashionista for your.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That'd be a pretty awesome job. You can you get a dresser. I think Herringdale had one for a while, right?
You can spend.
I needed that for my app.
You spend You spend X number of Libra, and then you roll fashion. And if you make it, you get +1 app for every Libra you spend. If you crit, you get +2 app for every Libra spent. Failure is no result, so you just waste the money. And fumble is -1 app per Libra spent. So.
Yeah, that's bad. Faux pas.
Yeah.
Fashion faux pas.
Spent way too much money on the wrong crap.
I was gonna say on that cod piece.
Yeah, exactly. On that sequined cod piece.
I'm thinking of like a peasant painstakingly stitching the sequins.
Oh my god.
Carving each one from like a shell.
I say, Jeffrey, why are you doing that? This knight commissioned me. I'm not asking questions.
You know how these knights
He's
are.
paying me 5 Libra. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, exactly.
It'll get done.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of people you can hire for your manor.
Oh, yeah.
I think I put them all up on the wiki. They're buried in there somewhere.
It's more fun when you read through it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can, you can of course hire your own courtesans or mistresses, heralds, huntsmen, major domos, stewards, of course, for those of you without wives, you have those already. Jesters, minstrels, poets, raconteurs, healers,
right.
barbers, common servants, so forth. Yeah.
All to keep you up and running.
None of them necessary or required. They give you a little extra. Well, basically, you can use their skill in place of yours if it's a skill that you don't have a lot of points in. Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Oh.
Yes.
Rockin'.
Record. So, everyone is just transcribing their sheets onto fancy new sheets.
If we so decide.
If you so desired. And here we go with the winter phase. Okay. So, Brendan, we gotta do a solo scenario for you, and for everyone else, you're gonna get a yearly event. So we'll just start with Cormac and work our way around the table. So for Cormac, I'll need a d6 roll.
A 3.
Okay. Something at the liege's court. So another d6 roll, please.
A 4.
Okay, so yeah, basically the highlight of your year was a feast. So perhaps Cormac was present at Uther Nigrain's wedding after all, but just kind of off in another sub hall somewhere. Didn't really have a chance to interact. So d6 roll then.
A 3.
All right. So go ahead and check 6 skills and 2 traits of your choice.
Wow.
Skills and 2.
Nice. Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
My liege.
Yeah. All right. So Jade, a d20 roll.
A 2.
Okay. That's good fortune.
Oh,
So
nice.
another d20 roll.
An 8.
Okay, you get your choice of 3 kin events.
Oh.
So 3 d20 rolls.
An 18. A 19. And a 1.
18, 19, and 1. Okay. All right. So again, the rumors about an in-law who wants to marry would be one choice. Another choice is sheltering widow and orphans of one of your kinfolk. And let's see, or eldest notable kin dies. And would set you up for an inheritance.
I don't know. Screw that widow and orphans.
Costs money.
It does.
Let's go for the older family member dies.
Okay. All right. So let's see. All right, go ahead and roll against 1/1000th of your glory.
1,000 for my
On a fumble, you die.
So a 1?
Well, what's your glory?
4,000 to 1?
So your rolling is
4,000.
4.
Oh.
I mean 4. Yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling
You're
against.
rolling 4,000.
You're rolling 4,000. So 4 or less is what you want.
I got a 12.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the inheritance went to someone else.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Wow.
Okay.
I should have gone with the widow.
All right. So Renae, go ahead with the d20 roll.
8.
Relations.
Yes, we should know this by now.
Uh-oh.
And Concord is as yet unmarried, or
Right.
Okay. So lustful roll, please.
Lust roll?
What?
Also 8.
And that is
Against your.
Oh,
What's your lust?
It was just 7.
Oh.
okay.
Oh, you
So
go.
failure.
Just barely.
Well, we always end up on the woo table. Okay. So, let's see. Are you courting anyone at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So in that case, I'll need a fealty, honor, and courtesy roll.
Okay. So these are my passions?
Yep.
Okay,
Fealty,
great.
yeah.
So I make my fealty.
Honor.
Honor, make that. And.
Courtesy is a courtoisie.
Oh. Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
always the kicker.
Yep.
Yeah.
For now.
Yep, I completely
Failed.
failed that.
Okay. Let's see here.
Hey, baby.
Hey, you. Yeah, well, at least Roderick didn't say you could marry a commoner if you wish. Yeah, so.
We've moved past that. We're 2 characters past that, folks.
But it happened 2 years in a row. Come on.
A different guy now. I've changed.
No one really changes.
All right. Who said that? What was that? All right. So basically, this gives you the opportunity to start courting somebody. So it could be Lady Vivian, or it could be one of the remaining 3 eligible bachelorettes
Ladies.
of the court. Adwin, who's the Countess's handmaiden. Elaine, who's
Crazy
the
town.
She's not crazy. She's just disgraced, but she has a lot of land. And
Huge tracts of land?
huge tracts. Yeah,
Huge
she does have
tracts
huge
of
tracts of land. Yes. And Indeg, who has even more land tracts,
Right.
but
Also
is-
has huge
Yeah.
tracts of land.
Yes,
Yes.
but she's also older, so probably not really
Fertile.
fertile. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you were just going for the land, she'd be a good one. But anyway, so do you wish to continue on and attempt to court any of those ladies?
Adwin, how old is she?
Adwin got married off.
She got married.
Okay.
So we had. Did I say Adwin? I meant.
You did.
I meant Guyona.
You meant
I'm sorry.
Guyona.
Guyona.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't Guyana the one who's like last 4 suitors all died like
Yes.
a few months
Yeah.
after?
Yes.
But she's not cursed.
But we're luckier than that.
Yeah.
She's not cursed.
Fifth
Are
time's
we
the
having any
charm.
sex?
Yeah, exactly.
Priests honor, guys.
Yeah. Oh.
Now we're cursed.
So,
Because I did it
wait for
backwards, isn't
something
it?
Yeah, that's true. It's What's her app?
Ooh,
Yes, she's
Leona?
super cute.
Yeah,
She's very cute.
she is.
Super
She's
cute.
like 18, I think, 18 or 19.
She's the one who's
Sweet
Annie
face,
from
okay.
Community, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
She couldn't possibly be a killer.
No, I don't think
With a
she
face
killed.
like that.
Horrible.
Yeah.
No, they've just legit died.
They legitimately died in
you know.
battle or fights.
By
or-
people who totally haven't been paid off.
No.
No, not at all.
They've just died or disappeared under highly mysterious circumstances.
They all went on quests.
Alright.
Imagine me doing air quotes, listeners. And people sitting around the table.
Yes. We're here too, you know. What are we, top
What are
lemon?
we? What are we, devil days?
No
All
one else.
right. So
You all have ears.
anyway, so what do you think?
Can I have a minute? Could you go to the next
Well,
one?
keep going. That's
Okay,
fine.
Minute.
Think about it.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Really,
Go, Jen, go.
after that picture.
4.
All right. Good fortune.
All right.
Sorry, Wolfram.
Yay.
D20 roll.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There's my sauce stain.
It's bound to happen to one of us
It
eventually.
was definitely gonna be me.
Oh,
I once had a character sheet that had a perfect pepperoni stain on it.
oh my god, that's
You could see
hilarious.
through the paper.
That's
All right,
fantastic.
Yeah, for many months too. Now somebody got this last year. It may have been Wolfram.
Uh-oh.
A toll being.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, so now Wolfram can open a toll on his
Oh,
lands.
all right.
So your
That's
your annual income's going to go up by 1.
Yay!
All right.
I hired a toll troll.
Cultural, yeah.
Yeah.
Covers the widow and orphan. I picked up the
10.
unicorn.
Oh yeah.
10 is relations again.
Of course.
Of course.
So,
Very
lustful.
good. Well, you're
we're not married, yeah.
So you can roll chaste or your love wife passion if you have one.
They're both the same, so I'll roll my love wife,
Okay.
which I succeed at.
Okay, great. So that takes us over to the joy table.
Oh, I think I got this last year too.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah.
So roll your love wife.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I impassion it?
No.
I succeed again.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. So you check that passion, and then you get 1d6 skill points to distribute.
Yes, I did get this last year.
Yeah. Because you're just so happy you're extra proficient with your training, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're loving life.
Yeah, I know. She comes to me after I'm done practicing with my sword. And
She's got some lemonade.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
She's super excited that I'm alive.
Nice. Congratulations on your continued living.
Yes, that's a D6 or D6 plus anything?
Just a D6.
Okay, cool. So 6.
Desiree says that to me a lot.
I do.
Are there any stipulations on where I can
Well,
put these
yeah.
skills? Can I increase a skill that over 16 up to 20?
There's no restrictions. So.
Awesome.
Wow. Are you kidding me? What are you gonna do?
Wait, above 20? So I could raise my lance to 22?
Well, normally, the normal restriction, except for bonus points or a check, is
Okay.
that 20 is the
All right, fair enough.
yeah. Checks and bonus points can take that above.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait
All right,
a
Renae.
minute.
Okay.
Your moment of truth has arrived.
This is it.
Yeah, it's just I'm so young
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I want to go out and have a lustful adventure, maybe.
You want to maybe?
You want
Yeah.
to show your
Okay.
You want to keep that option open, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's fine.
So I'll give it another couple years and then I'll
Okay.
There you go.
And then you go, why didn't I take that opportunity? when it was
Yeah.
available?" All right, so.
And then you end up dancing with the Earl's daughter and
Oh
all
well.
sorts of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Story. All right, so
Such a great story.
everyone roll your checks.
Okay.
So with the 6 checks to skills,
Yeah.
is combat skills also available for that? Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's do that then.
If I get it right on the nose, is that good or no?
No, that's
you gotta fail it.
That means you succeeded.
Alright.
All right, 3 checks to roll against. Energetic.
We're rolling above, right?
Yeah.
above.
Yep, you wanna fail.
Holy smokers.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't make them.
Oh,
My
wow, Jen.
partner made them for David.
Oh my god.
That's so nice.
Aw, I passed my modest.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Oh, where?
David's kind of a big deal around here.
oh, there's only one number I could have rolled to succeed at that.
I love the little chatter. People celebrating, other people cursing.
20 in spear.
Sweet.
And then I managed to get mine one up just from.
Yeah, that's the one time you want to roll that natural 20 with a 19.
And I managed to raise my intrigue. I was really worried about that. I mean, at a 3, however was I going to beat it?
Yeah.
So you raised your intrigue?
Nice. Now it's a 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You crossed it.
Victory.
I did get to raise my spear expertise though, so now it's an 18.
Nice.
Oh, whoa.
That's another thing you can hire or you can sponsor a troop of minstrels who go around the country, and it gives you a bonus to your intrigue because they're always bringing you gossip.
Oh, I like
that's
that.
neat. Yeah.
Nice.
How much does that cost?
An arm and a
I
leg.
want to do
Well,
that.
for like, you'd be like composing their songs.
I would totally be into that. You'd be composing.
I got an idea for a skit, guys.
So if you get a 20,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As long as
fail.
it beats it.
It's
not like a crit or something.
No, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
that's what I kind of wanted to know. But hey, yeah.
That's exciting.
yeah. So if you roll a 20, it's an auto fail unless your skill is 20. But then it still goes up, right? Because if it's at 20, yeah.
Mhm.
So no matter what,
I
when
would.
it's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you hit 20, you have to roll 20 to keep boosting it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's see here.
Keeps you in good condition.
Wait.
Yeah. You need more of those.
I need a bib.
We're not doing that.
That's why I'm doing
I
this.
mean, we don't have any like plastic like.
Yeah.
Little lobster
Like lobster
bits?
hook.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Maybe even some like grocery bags that are plastic that you can just sort of cut in half and
That's
tie.
fair.
do in a pinch.
That's
Sure.
a repurposing. I like it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's all about the life hack.
It is.
That's right. Oh boy, is it ever.
Oh. It's like poison in my ears. Sorry, I hate that phrase.
I'll remember that.
Oh yeah.
So the worst,
What
Jerry.
phrase?
The worst.
What?
Life
What
hack.
phrase?
Say it's
Life hack.
life hack.
Oh, God.
So the one website you guys will never ever go to.
Oh, I go there,
Okay.
but I ignore it.
Wait, you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
there,
yeah.
but you.
That's her life hack.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that like when you fumble both of your like personality traits? Like it
Right.
happens, but you don't know what
No,
happens.
yeah, exactly.
All right,
No,
so
I just don't look at it.
so
Yes.
to patronize a jongleur troupe,
Okay.
traveling entertainers, a combination of theater group, circus, and medicine show. They travel far and wide, see much, talk to many,
I like this.
and thus net the sponsor a check for intrigue. So it gives you an automatic intrigue check every year.
Okay.
It costs 5 Libra to set up, and then 1d3 Libra per year to maintain.
I like that idea of them going around and getting
Oh, it's
intelligence
great.
for me. Let's do that.
Okay,
That's
all
like
right.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
We can have so much
Are
fun
dead.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're not. No,
They're not
alive
dead yet.
right now. They're
Wait a
very
minute.
much alive.
What?
They're very much alive.
Alive, an
They're
exclamation
5
point.
Libra worth of aliveness.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are quote unquote alive.
Alive!
Or quote unquote alive are undead.
That has to have been done already on some level somewhere.
Well, I know some zombie Shakespeare stuff has been done.
Yeah.
So why not zombie Tom Stopper?
Is this the end of
Zombie Lincoln in
Shakespeare?
All right, so the troop is formed, and I'll have to come up with something.
Oh my god,
amazing
look how
to
clean
call
that
them.
bone is.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, please eat hearty, my friends.
Yes. I'm gonna get myself another little cake.
So, for the squire, once he's age 17, you roll now to see if he goes up in points?
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to.
Yeah, you're gonna make a d6 roll. On a 6, then the point goes up.
That's right.
A D earned.
D6. And it's the same thing for your wife/steward, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wife/steward.
I'm married my steward, so what?
It's a
Don't
Pendragon
judge.
sitcom.
That's Great.
I married my spirit sister.
I'll watch it.
I would.
I'd watch it totally.
I would.
All right.
Nice.
Got a 4 intrigue now. It's
I'm
already
watching
Hey,
it
she
have
went up
flavor
in 2
flav.
skills. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You being a baby?
She's being very picturesque.
She's being very cute and good. You have your own bone over there.
Yeah, she's like, yes, but yours are cooked and have sauce on them.
Yours have actual meat on the bone. I feel like I'm getting shafted here.
You can't help but notice the inequality.
I know. Sorry. Just my human privilege.
I see the violence in
Absolutely.
Kind of being the hunter.
May I?
Oh, certainly, please do.
So you have to roll a 6.
I must
These 6
try.
have to go up.
These are amazing.
Really
Good, I'll tell her you
Tell
like
her
it.
that
I'll tell you later.
we gotta set up a dinner.
I know, right?
It's been
It's
forever.
getting nice on the back porch. It's shaky. It's falling to pieces. We can still
That's great. It's good.
We're still having a good time.
I'll be part of it.
Maybe even a better time.
We'll fall to our deaths, but our stomachs will be full.
That's right.
You go somewhere.
Gotta go sometime. Come to my party. Come to my party.
You gotta get together about it. Let's have a suicide pact.
You don't want to go alone. With no money.
That's true, actually. I don't want to go by myself.
It's so 70s. All right, so
Ow, you're such a hipster. I know you can't stand it. I'm sorry. I retract that statement.
suicide pacts are so 70s. All right, so
More cowbell.
everyone ages up a year.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
Your squires age up a year?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
My square is 18 now.
Mine is 20.
Yay!
they grow up
Wow.
so fast.
Did they get
Make
knighted
a
at
gem.
some point?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
okay.
I'm gonna knight him next year.
Aww. Aww.
He hasn't really proven himself yet, but
Hey, he's done pretty awesome
great.
so far.
I know.
Dude, they're
battle.
awesome. I was thinking about Linda from Bob's Burgers. Aww.
Yeah. I was just watching that. I love that
Which,
show.
we finally got to the Christmas episode with the mannequins and the...
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it
yeah.
was so
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Just one of her spoofs. Goof abouts. Anyway, I'll
Okay.
leave it there.
So please go on.
Yeah, so when a squire reaches age 21, he is customarily dismissed to enter military service. If he is heir to land or has a sponsor who will pay for his equipment, he is knighted. So yeah, you would have to pay to knight him.
I could probably. I mean, how much is it?
You have to pay
fair
wait a minute,
amount.
What?
You gotta buy his armor, his horse.
Yeah, and the horse is a lot. Guys, the horse costs a
So we're looking at like
lot.
what, 40?
No.
40
Yeah.
or 50, I think, yeah.
Maybe you need a deal.
Otherwise he enters.
What if I want to make him my household knight?
Right, so otherwise he enters the profession as an esquire, probably as a
I was like,
cavalry.
where's this going?
As an esquire.
As a companion.
Yes, as a companion. A long-time companion.
My long and faithful companion.
God.
Probably as a cavalryman. If he's lucky, he will get semi-permanent employment as a cavalryman in a garrison. Most will take a position as a mercenary. For a squire qualified as a knight to remain as a knight squire is possible, but this is also a slight on the character of both knight and squire, and warrants a loss of 2 honor each. Many reasons provoke exceptions, of course.
Wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Next bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, so next year I lose nothing.
Yeah, you're like, I ain't paying for shit.
Oh well. I'm
Go
sorry.
with God and your battle 17, nothing.
Oh.
Well,
Why does he have?
probably become some kind of mercenary
Because I
captain.
keep rolling 6s, guys. All my squires are way better than my knights.
It's almost as good as Uther.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Watch out for nothing.
What? Nothing?
Nothing, yeah.
Captain Nethig.
Nothing, son of nothing, grandson of nothing.
Okay,
my
so
God.
in collected income, Wolfram is investing money in
Yeah.
sponsoring a jongleur troupe.
That's happening.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Kinrain, you're building something, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Build it up. Build up. Build up.
And that was a
Ooh.
palisade and a
Yeah.
and a ditch.
Curses.
Or was it the Bailey?
Mm,
I think it was the Bailey.
that's right.
The one that was
Building a
D10.
ditch.
Or not D10. 10 Libra.
Right.
You can just
When
build a random
you're when you're married rather than a bachelor, you start making less money, right? Your income goes down a little
Your
bit.
income goes down by 1.
Oh, okay.
Plus.
Okay, that was a good question.
That doesn't make sense.
Because you have to.
Wife is more expensive than a steward to me.
Oh, that's right.
So if your income is only 1 and you get married, then you make no money?
You're 0.
That's right.
You're breaking even.
I was gonna get married this year.
Not doing it.
Maybe I should make some improvements first.
Oh, God.
Right.
Yeah, you want to make a nice home and heart for
Exactly.
your future wife, right?
I may not live another year.
The pressure. The pressure.
It gets to you. It really does.
Oh, bastards.
And everyone roll for your primary mounts. Kinrain, you now have a charger.
My mount died last year as well. Do I have another one, or do I have to wait another year?
It's every other year.
Okay.
And she succeeded
Cool.
on the stewardship roll for my Bailey.
Huzzah!
All right.
Come on,
So, should I be rolling for my rouncer?
D6.
D20.
No.
Okay.
To see if he
Jenna's
lived or
just
died.
cursing at her days.
No, it's fine. It's all
What
fine.
do you have
Cursing
to-
at it in order for it to...
threatening it.
Stupid giant devil boars.
what do you-
Oh.
Essentially, you just roll, and you try not to get a 1 or a 2.
Right.
If you get a 1 or 2, your horse dies.
You don't want that.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Right, good.
Jade,
Good.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't have a
Of course,
charger.
sir.
So our bachelor knights are remaining bachelors this year. On both counts.
That's you?
Can I buy anything that will up my income for the next year? Something for my
So many
manor?
things.
You can absolutely try to buy some stuff. Here, let me, I'm actually accessing that area on my phone as we speak. So we should keep the conversation going while this is happening.
La la la.
All right, those of you who have kids,
Is it produced?
make rolls for your children's survival.
Ah, yes. Should we also roll to see if we spawned with our wives?
Yes, indeed.
Spawn?
So, for childbirth, I rolled
Hey,
a 16.
I rolled a 15, so my bastard child is, well, not bastard, but my adopted child is well and alive and all
That's
that
good.
lovely stuff.
All right,
So
so
your wife can
adopted
release
child?
eggs into a
Wow.
pond and then...
speaking of releasing eggs,
Wait for me to
Kinrain,
around and-
Kinrain has yet again spawned.
No!
And another son.
His name is Ian.
Oh my god.
horse. You were named after the horse.
He is the 5th son.
Just adds to it, doesn't it?
Hey, wow.
I should just have a ribbon in my hand all the time.
I am mad about you.
Oh my god. 5 kids? 5 boys?
Thank you.
I rolled
Do you survival
a
roll on the one that's born? No, right?
I rolled a 7
you
on the
do.
child.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that mean?
I'll
unfortunately
have
you
to
do.
check my
I
chart
didn't
on that
know.
one.
Pretty sure that means
No, it's
nothing
annoying.
happens.
It's weird.
Okay.
Pretty sure as well.
I got
You're at ordinary level?
110. 110.
110 for.
The first one.
I
Yeah.
have to roll
for
for
survival?
survivability.
You're good.
A 9.
Good.
Oh, hello, sweetness.
A 14.
Good.
21.
Kissy.
Okay,
Excellent.
That's good.
Just keep rolling.
And a 10.
You're good.
Wow.
Wow, nice.
I know.
Very nice.
No.
Hey!
I have adopted an 8-year-old. Do I have to roll for an 8-year-old child?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, wait,
no.
no. I'm sorry.
After age 7, you're clear.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, Cadfield's almost there. He's 5 now.
Cool.
Nice.
It used to be up until 15.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's a lot of rolling, especially if I keep.
Well, and,
Yeah.
and the odds
right.
eventually catch up with
Fine,
you, and
they were
everyone ends up dying, so that's when they changed it.
Or you just don't have any.
Yeah, that's the other option.
Take that.
But who's gonna run my
Never
castle?
mind. I ruined the whole thing.
You just ruined it.
I did. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, so cute. It's totally working on me.
Perplexed. She's gonna try and get. Yeah.
There's no way in hell. It's just not how it works around here.
But
Not gonna happen.
A 7, you say, on childbirth roll?
Yeah, a 7. Okay. Anyone else have a wife?
I do, actually.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
you do,
yeah.
don't you?
You gonna try to have some kids?
you just knocked up
Yeah.
yeah.
What? Wait, what was
Oh wait, there's also
what?
Lady
Wait,
Jenna.
what?
Wait, Jenna
Oh my
too.
god. Maybe there was an
What
issue
happens
with
with
that.
that? What happens there?
Well, since Desiree is playing Jenna, she gets the agency on that one.
Oh.
Oh, and
already been done.
she's being kept at like superlative, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's like a +10.
maybe it's already been done. Maybe everything's done already.
Everything's just been taken care of.
Dishes are done, man.
The
All right.
situation is that one of us is approached by Earl Roger
Oh, yeah,
with a bastard to take care of. Probably Wolfram.
Okay, no conception on a 7.
For
All
who?
right.
What do you do?
For
Oh,
Tathan.
damn.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And how about Wolfram?
Alright, the wife of is a 7, no conception.
All right.
She's no good.
She is no good.
Dud.
Gotta get a
Dud.
new one. Gotta get a new one.
I know.
She's a dud.
She's a dud.
Go back out to pasture, my friend.
All right, and let's see, Concord.
Concord,
and,
did you bang anybody or no?
No.
She's gonna though.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
working on it.
He's building up to
Yeah.
it.
Building up to that.
It's
That
fine.
fateful day.
No peasants this year, Cormac?
That fateful day.
Peasants?
No peasants this year.
No peasants this year.
No.
Peasants this year.
Okay.
Yeah, the what is it? I think it's the Book of the Estate actually has survival rolls for like everyone in the family. So I keep meaning to like set up a spreadsheet so I can just like click a button and it'll automatically generate like who died in your family. So maybe
Someday.
next session.
Yeah, maybe if you want to see me next weekend, maybe.
What the? I'm working on a spreadsheet. All right.
Oh man.
Spreadsheet pig.
Oh, you guys.
Good spreadsheet pig. All right. All right, everyone do training and practice.
Scenes from a bed.
All right, so yes, that is 1d6 plus 1 skill points divided up among skills under 15 to a max of 15, or 1 skill by 1 point if it's over 15, or 1 trait, passion, or statistic by 1 point.
Hell yeah. How many for skills again?
D6 plus 1,
Okay.
max of 15.
I just watched a commercial today about Birdo water.
Really?
I have the same one.
Except this one's kind of acting weird, but it works.
Is it starting to spit the little charcoal bits out at you?
That's okay. Yeah, that's a given. But no, it's like the little thing on top is kind of like weird, where it's like it's saying it's bad, but it was just replaced.
Yeah, that's how they make all their money.
Fun.
I know, I didn't replace my first one for 3 years. One tasted
Yeah,
fine.
Fine.
Yeah, no, this one, like this new one, is just kind of like
He made me buy a new filter.
How long is this filter? I don't know, 2, 3
Well,
years?
no. You
max?
can attest to how well I replace filters on things. You saw the filter in my fish tank, but that lasted less than a year.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's just a Placostomus living in there. He's fine.
Oh well.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's just having all the food he wants.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some snails.
More
to keep
natural.
him company.
Oh, good.
Snails are
Snails
good.
are good.
Help eat his poop a little.
Yeah.
Snails work.
Yeah.
They multiply a
Well,
lot.
he does
though.
get fish food, so he's not just eating his own poop at least.
Oh God, that's good news.
No, I mean the goldfish are the ones you really need a filter for because they're just filthy.
They're poop machines.
They are, aren't they?
They are. They're the craziest.
All right.
Thank you.
Everyone.
But I've been saying crazy a lot. Apologies all around.
I haven't noticed.
distribute.
Okay. Brendan, do you want some more water for your tea?
No, I'm.
You're good. And Dave, do you want some
Oh, sure.
water?
So Cormac would like to buy a Melisari.
Oh, it's a good call.
Yes.
What did
Always,
you buy?
always a wise
Melisarium.
choice.
Ooh.
Very
Skeleton.
good.
So
Yeah.
that I forgot how much it cost.
Oh.
I think it was.
No worries.
Should still be.
Melisarium costs 6 Libra.
Okay.
That's good.
And next year my orchard starts producing.
Oh.
Oh, that's
yes.
so fun.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
So instead of costing me 1, it'll give me 1.
Yay.
I'm still thinking about the brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Go with it.
Jade, that's what Virgil would have
I've still got a while
Yeah,
before I
I'm
can,
like, oh my god,
before I can do a
name the beer
fishery.
after him.
There you go.
Virgil Brew, yeah.
Yeah.
Vegabao.
And have like the St. Virgil Amber, you know? Yeah. IPAs and do they have IPAs? No. I don't know. Did they have hops?
So no. They had ales and they had meads.
The answer is still no.
What's the income on a Melisarium? Annual?
3.
Is it one of those things where once you buy something, you can buy multiples of it too?
No.
Or once you have it, you have it?
Mhm.
Okay.
But you can install it in like different manners, right?
Nope.
No, you don't
Nope.
have to.
I
It's
think you
just-
can only do money making ones at your one manor.
Exactly.
Since that's the only one that's really getting your attention.
Exactly. It's kind of assumed the other manners are just kind of trucking along and doing their thing. Yeah. What is Kinrain's current disposable income level?
43 and a quarter.
That's your disposable?
Yeah, that's after paying for my Bailey too.
Oh no, what you get? Your
what you get
each year.
Oh, what I get each year?
Like,
yeah.
I get 7 plus 46.
7 plus 46. All right, yeah, right. Minus the 46 minus 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I was just going to mention once you get your fortifications up, you might consider hiring some soldiers as well.
I do have a mercenary who owes me some favors too.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's true. And you're about to turn a squire into another mercenary. All right. So once everyone's done with your skill points, glory.
Oh, glory.
Yeah, you don't have to be reminded this.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and build a Melisarium too. Since I have my vineyard.
Okay, so that you'll have to do next year because you can only do 1 improvement per year.
Okay,
so
well, I'll make a note of it.
that. Yeah. Okay, so Cormac, you got a whopping 10 glory.
Huh. I'll be known across the land in no time.
Let's see. Concord and Wolfram, you both got 115. And of course, as always, these do not count your annuals, so be sure to include that. Tathan got 125.
Cool.
And Kinrain, of course, got 154.
Is that including the 6 for hosting Glorious?
Yes.
Just making sure.
I'm gonna leave the door
And did
open.
my tapestry, was that one where I bought the one that was awesome enough to start getting any kind of treasure bonus from it? Or is it something else?
Yes, that
I spent a lot
you
of money
spent.
on that
What did you do?
tapestry.
Oh, you threw a feast. You threw a feast to get glory, didn't you?
I did, but I
Yeah.
bought that really spectacular tapestry.
Right.
why.
Which
For
would
Ian?
include a treasure bonus.
I think
you
so.
spent 3 on it, right?
No, I spent like 5 on it.
You went with the royal.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So.
Or it was the one right below Royal.
So that was 3.
It was the Magnificent Tapestry.
Royal was 5. Magnificent was 3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that'll give you an extra
It did
6
seem like one.
6 glory a year.
Sweet. 6 glory a year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I need to get more tapestries.
Yeah.
Ergo the game mechanic. Please be as ostentatious as the medieval people really were.
Yeah. It's fun. Okay.
All right, closing in on 2000.
Yeah, there really was no concept of taste in the Middle Ages. It was all about display.
Kitsch.
Lots
Alright,
of kitsch.
Well, before we get into the year proper, I think everyone should make intrigue rolls.
All right. Okay.
Speaking of gossip.
Fail.
Fail.
And a.
Maybe I should have bought skills.
I made it!
Perfect.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, there's a crit otherwise.
Wow.
I know, I would have crit.
And Cormac?
I
Cormac.
failed.
Failed.
Cormac does nothing.
So, well,
I held another really great feast
Yeah.
to celebrate my tapestry.
Yeah,
sure.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
yeah, no, all of you know, without the need for an intrigue roll, that Lady Jenna has quietly gone off to Amesbury Abbey
Oh.
and taken the vows. However, Kinrain, you have it on good authority that it's because she got knocked up and
took away
gave
from
birth
her.
to twins.
Oh!
No word on the father, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
Alright.
certainly recall a certain wedding, though. I mean, we all got a little slosh there with someone who's particularly reckless.
I wouldn't know. I was on the can the whole time.
I joined you shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
It occurred to me that you probably weren't on the can the whole time. I'm sure at a certain point you were done, and then you just went back to your tent and said, "Fuck it." You're just like, oh.
Utterly drained.
Yeah.
Nothing left in your body.
Oh my God.
Nothing. It's the cramping that gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna clear your plate because
Okay.
the phones are making her crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that. Oh jeez.
You're all,
It's not your fault. It's just she's kind of a bone.
Whoever heard of a dog wanting
Yes.
bones?
What's wrong with that now?
Yeah.
Do you want to play back, Brendan?
No, I'm fine.
You're good.
Unless the cupcakes come.
Well, yes.
If you need. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie.
Don't kick my dog, man.
She's just right behind me. She's such a sneaky.
Yeah.
She is. She's horrible.
Aww.
She's terrible.
You gotta commit to the
She
whole
is. She's horrible about that.
She did it intentionally because she wants me to give her a.
It's a
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
Setup. It's a setup.
It's
Yeah.
it's a Ponzi scheme, is what it is.
And
She's
actually,
in it. Now I'm in it. I'm gonna bring someone else in.
how about another round of intrigue rolls? It's been a very gossipy year.
Come on.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I feel worse this time.
Okay. All right. Very good. So that was not local gossip, so makes sense that you guys didn't get it. All right. Well, speaking of not local matters, let's see. Queen Igraine is pregnant, and
Oh, really?
yes, and so Uther has been holding court from Tintagel while she's pregnant, so that she can just kind of be at home in her home area.
Strangely thoughtful of him.
It's almost like he's enchanted or something.
And yeah, so as summer approaches, word goes out that he has arranged marriages with Igraine's 2 eldest daughters.
Oh, good.
And so there's going to be a double wedding.
Oh,
wow.
another wedding.
Another wedding, yes.
Yay!
Okay, behave yourself.
I'm not gonna make any Game of Thrones jokes.
Oh God, please don't.
Yeah, I saw this thing where it was like, you know, fans of Harry Potter, I want to go to Hogwarts. Fans of Lord of the Rings, I want to go to Middle Earth. Fans of Game of Thrones, no, I'm cool.
Stay away.
Yep.
All right, so at any rate, Earl Roderick, of course, has been invited, and he's bringing along a retinue of knights, and that includes the 5 of you.
Yay.
Sweet. So that's why you have the feast cards out?
Indeed. Yes.
Sehr good.
Yeah. So once again this year, the year is 492, and you find yourselves back in Cornwall at Tintagel Castle. This time not besieging it, but actually being welcomed. Fancy
Actually.
Well,
No, I just said actually, considering last time.
that. So yes, many of the great lords of the land have turned out for this wedding, and so you find Tintagel to be crowded with knights from all over Logris and lands beyond. So yes, there's much opportunity for mingling and meeting some new friends and old enemies.
fantastic.
Old enemies.
And so,
Tissues.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is such a nice and very thick napkin.
Not tissue.
Yay.
There you go.
I'm just
All right.
a goo machine.
All right.
so yeah.
Yeah, old enemies.
Old enemies.
Yeah.
Like Sir Blaine's?
Blaine's, yeah. Dick.
Oh God.
Forgot.
I mean, there are some pirate pets around, right? We can
You can snipe.
we can arrange a meeting. You know them. I imagine they have some, you know.
Hey, Blaze, what do you think's better, spirit or sword?
I think we should have that discussion.
What a douche.
Yeah.
What a douche. Yes. So at any rate, no, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but you know, basically you guys are set up at Tintagel, which is, you know, just this little rocky spur that sticks off of the coastline, and you know, it's cold, it's windy, it's foggy pretty much all the time, and you're just in your little tents. So You know, but whatever.
Well, whatever.
But whatever.
It's great jamming right there.
Well, you're knights. What are you gonna do?
Whatevs.
Blah blah blah.
We're made of sterner stuff than this.
Right.
Exactly.
You're used to it.
Exactly. So, anything on your all's agenda for this, or are you just kind of
Oh yes. Looking for the ladies.
looking for the ladies? All right, excellent. Of course. All right. Well, there will be plenty of opportunity for that at the wedding feast.
Okay.
Ah.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe some inter-night sparring, perhaps. Some
challenges.
Oh wow.
Some proto tournaments.
Yeah.
Proto tournaments.
You know, some early precursors to the formal tourney.
Like 30 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could happen.
I believe it.
Yeah,
It's
there's
sparring.
one feast where it's always all these nice and they're doing this cool thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're trying to prove which was better, spear or sword.
Yeah, they were just like measuring their lances for some reason.
Oh wow.
Verily, mine is 2 inches longer.
Verily.
All right, so you're kind of on the lookout for opportunities to throw down.
Why not?
Yeah, excellent.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent idea. And Jeridan's around. So
He
if
is.
you guys feel like fighting, I'm ready to spar.
Fighting around the world. All right, so
Not
friendly
Russell
training
Crowe.
session with Jeridan.
No, I'm not Russell Crowe. What was that? I'm sorry.
I have a friendly training session with Jeridan.
Yes.
We're buddies.
We don't have to prove it.
you can if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And and so yeah, you can always like in a training session, basically you're just rolling against your weapon skill like normal. If you win the combat, you roll your damage, and then that's used strictly to determine knockdown.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt the person. Now, if you roll a crit, you don't do double damage, but you do regular damage.
Oh.
It means you hit too hard, and you might actually lop something off.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I mean,
Just a flesh wound.
Henry, let's go.
Karen's eating right now.
Yes.
Can't talk, eating.
Put down those vegetables.
Put down those vegetables.
Heathen
Put down that peasant food.
I rolled 3.
I rolled a 5.
All right, so Jeridan, roll your damage.
Oh, damage. Wow, I didn't know my damage was.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
No, that's not very much damage. 10.
10? Okay, and Kinrain's size is...
15.
Alright, so
Okay.
that's fine.
Have a jewel.
He's been
Alright.
training all winter.
Yeah, so new round.
All right.
I failed by 1.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. So Jeridan's kind of wailing on you.
I am, as usual.
I mean,
12.
Alright, so keep it going.
All right.
You gotta beat that 15 with your damage.
Damn.
okay. Oh, I got a 14.
You beat me.
Okay, so I roll.
Mm-hmm.
Your regular damage. Whoa.
What? You have
Really?
66?
66, yeah.
Oh man.
But I have strength 17, size 15.
That'll do it.
Damn.
Wow. Jeez, damn.
Uh-oh. The pupil becomes the teacher.
27.
Oh, knocks me on my
killed him.
ass. You knocked me.
That's more than double your size.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
Oh.
boom.
Oh, okay. All right, you win. Damn.
Please, Kinrain.
All right, so yeah, as Kinrain's helping Jeridan back to his feet, the bells of the local church begin to toll,
Nice.
signaling the time of the wedding is nigh. So.
Yeah. Dust myself off and try to look presentable. Thank you. That was good. No, it's a good larf.
So, our wedded couples are King Lot of Lothian.
Oh, yeah. Great, we get to hear the accent.
Yay!
The best part of
And he hasn't even done anything yet.
I know. I feel like a vaudeville actor. Yes. And anyways, marrying Margosa.
Wow.
Mhm. And then
I approve.
King Nentries of Garloth is marrying Elaine.
Jeez. Okay.
That's who's sitting up at the main table.
Yes. Well, the wedding. The wedding goes on. It's a double wedding, and
All the rounds.
yeah, basically. Again, you have to stand out in the bailey of the castle. Yeah, with a couple hundred other people.
And now it takes twice as long.
And now it takes twice as long.
Stamp your feet, guys.
Pull up your knees.
And so yeah, in due course the bells ring again, and marriage is sanctified, and the mass is held, and so by mid-afternoon you're all ready for the wedding feast.
Huzzah.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so yeah, app rolls.
Fail.
Got it.
Crit.
Crit.
Nice.
Wow.
And a fail. Renae?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So those of you who failed, do you want to gossip, flirt, or indulge?
Let's gossip.
I would say flirt.
Okay.
It's your call.
Oh.
You failed, so would you like to go?
Oh, definitely flirt.
You want to
Hello. All right. So for gossiping, it's an intrigue roll.
Can I boost this with my hospitality?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Success.
Okay.
No, my flirt is 3.
Oh man.
And I
Concord.
fumble my.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
At least I didn't fumble my passion.
So you get into a really interesting conversation with, lady of the court of King Nanteliod. Who I have here.
Who is?
Oh, do I check my hospitality?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, there's King Nanteliod. There he is. He's a Welsh king. So,
yes.
yeah.
Yep.
And anyway, but she has heard it on good authority that poor Prince Madog, died tragically last year.
Yes.
But he has a son, is what she's heard. And she's heard that that he's secreted away in the Forest Sauvage.
Ooh.
Does this son have a supposed name?
Dude, the fairies named him. Probably.
So it's something unpronounceable then.
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
If you pronounce it, your ears start bleeding.
Or they just turn into like an ass's ears.
Yeah. That's a little better.
Don't.
No?
Just don't, guys.
No.
Just don't even try. You don't want to get that spell wrong.
No.
All right.
Cool.
So anyway, yes. Now that was on a fumbled intrigue roll, so I'll leave it up to you to determine the veracity of that rumor. But
Raised by the fairies. My fairy lore is not even
on the radar.
looking at.
And Renae, you can do a flirt. You can impassion that if you wish.
I will.
Good.
I'll start passing this around.
Honor.
Yeah.
Jen.
Well, actually, my fealty is higher.
Oh, is it? You want to
But how would your fealty
You wanna show off?
impact your flirtation?
Yeah. Or homage.
Hospitality?
I wanna have a good time at Uther's party.
Because you hate Saxon so much.
Probably hospitality, honor, or love of family. Maybe?
Oh, okay. Those are all the same. So I'll just go for honor then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Gotta look good.
Oh, I make it.
Yes.
Yay.
So that's a +10 to your flirting, which makes it
Excellent.
13.
13.
Okay now.
All right.
Woo. All right. I make it.
Yay!
Okay, but you didn't crit.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
so.
Let's kill. Bringing the tone down.
Yeah, really.
Hey, you called me a killjoy accountant the other day.
That's true. I did. Yeah.
That's a good way to describe someone who runs Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that is.
Most
Very
GMs
good.
in general, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, no,
Sorry,
but
you
you're
both on this?
you're off to a good start.
Yeah.
You're kind of
Okay.
winking, smiling, hey,
with
you
the
know.
Hey.
And check your
nice.
whatever passion you rolled
Ooh.
there.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what did Wolfram
Exciting.
pull for his feast card?
Wallflower.
Oh.
I notice a shy lady who doesn't seem to be dancing with anyone.
You rock star, you.
I can dance with her at +10 to my skill. She's a poor dancer. Opposed dancing roll. So
And you critted your app roll, so that's an additional +5. So it'd be +15 to your dancing.
And totally bringing her out.
Like
17.
Springsteen on stage.
Oh God, yes. It's an opposed dancing roll though. Am I dancing with Desiree or
No?
No. Who am I opposing?
Let's see.
Let's see.
What does it say?
It does say an opposed dancing roll. It doesn't give her skill
Just
at
a
dancing.
lady.
Yeah, just a lady. But a lady who's a poor dancer.
Poor dancer.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
let me
poor dancer, so that would be like a 4.
Well, she's
Well,
a lady, though.
who's poor dancing. So
Yeah,
I would say
so
that
that
average is out at like 10.
I would say, yeah, and then so that would be like 5.
Hmm.
All right.
I think. I don't think women would have that. Like,
17. Oh, I crit fail.
Oh no, a fumble!
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Good job not impassioning that, Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no, I slid on perhaps some horse poo or something.
You slid on the
Actually, yeah,
dogs.
no, you guys are dining al fresco because there's no room in the hall.
Yeah.
So.
perhaps a piece of horse poo.
Carrot in what?
And so, right up into her
Lady, I
face.
couldn't help but notice. Did you what?
You're doing
my groin.
My groin.
Alright, so does it say if anything happens?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it
it
does. Fumble. -2 app and status loss.
Ooh! Oh.
Aye.
Well, good thing you're already married. I mean.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, it's like for her to
-2
die.
app just for the remainder
Just for
of
the-
the...
Yeah, for the
Alright.
purposes of your app roll
Alright,
for the
so
remainder of
there-
the
alright.
feast.
Okay. You became ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that guy.
There's some poop on you for the
Yeah, exactly. There's literal
And it
poo
just
on
soaks
you.
in and you can't ever
Yeah.
get it out.
Staining.
Yeah, horses.
No one wants to sit next to Wolfram.
No.
I smell.
Or at least on the right side.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so Kinrain got time flies.
Nice.
Alright, so Cormac.
More food. Another platter
Oh.
of food is brought
Oh,
out.
nice.
So I get to choose temperate and indulgent.
Okay.
What
So I
did-
can
what
roll
did
for
they
one of
eat?
those.
You can roll for one or the other.
Okay, I'll roll for
What are they
indulgent.
eating? What are they?
All right.
Let's see.
More
The
Cupcakes.
Oh.
Oh,
Or is it too early? Sorry, I was
No, it's not.
so they
Or is it
kicked off.
sorbet? I don't know.
They kicked off the feast with Cameline Meat Bruet. I have no idea what that is. Cameline Meat Bruet.
Nothing like a good brew-it.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, Cormac is called for some eels and thick spicy puree.
It's in the style of Camelot.
Bring out the eels.
Voila.
And the sea skate.
Let me move.
Yes. You know what? And it's delicious.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the
Alright,
eels.
so I'm going for indulgent.
Yay!
And I crit.
A fumble.
Failed it. A fumble.
You fumbled indulgent. So yeah, well, suddenly
my
those
God.
eels do not look nearly as appetizing. So when you
they bite
fumble
you?
one trait, it's an automatic check on the opposing
Okay.
trait. So
The eel was still alive.
go ahead and
Yeah,
check
it
your.
gives you
You don't have to erase anything. You just
Shot.
check your.
Check your temper.
Just
Okay.
check your
Is it the
temper.
banana
Yeah.
split one?
Yes. Tell us
So
about
banana
this.
split. They're all dairy free.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all dairy free, and then peanut butter chocolate.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like one,
Do we
Dave?
have all of our...
Yeah, pass me a banana split.
All right.
Yes. There's plenty.
Aha! You got to test out the.
Delicious. Yeah.
The taste tester.
All right, and cupcakes were served.
Cormac successfully ate a cupcake.
And there was much rejoicing. All right.
Jez, are you rolling as well?
Not this feast.
Oh, okay.
Not this feast, bub.
Yeah.
All right, so round
Thank
2. Everyone make an app roll.
Success.
Success.
Yay.
Fail.
Aw.
So how many do we have? 4 successes? Good. All right, so pass that around, and will Cormac be feasting, indulging, or flirting? I mean, not feasting, I'm sorry. Gossiping, indulging, or flirting.
Feasting didn't work good. I'm
Yeah.
flirting. I got a beehive. I got money.
Come on.
I'm looking for a wife.
Go for it.
Alright.
Make that flirting roll.
Uh-oh.
I got an impassioned.
God,
It's
this
pretty
is so
bad.
fun.
All right.
Oh no.
Get more napkins.
So I guess with my honor.
So dodge poop and then.
Did you get another lady one?
Passed it.
Okay, so
So-
check your honor,
Oh,
and you get
oh,
plus
I'm
10
sorry.
to
Yeah.
flirting.
That's hilarious.
Now you know my pain.
13.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Got it.
Nice. Regular success.
Regular, just regular.
Okay, so yeah, again, like
Yeah.
Concord, you are, just kind of
Hey, hey, hey.
hey-hey-haying it. Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully they didn't see that last meal.
So as large cuts of boiled grouse are brought out, take them. What do you get?
Grouse.
Me, I got flirting.
Oh,
So
wow.
a passing serving maid flirts with you.
Oh, I did want to mention on these cards, I was kind of flipping through them the other day, and I don't think I ever mentioned this, but there's the black printed cards, right? And then there's the
Red printed.
like so.
Yeah.
Now, a red printed card means you have to play the card, basically. But on a black printed card, you can make a courtesy roll to negate it. So if it's something you don't want to necessarily do, you can always try and make a courtesy roll.
Right.
Okay, I was gonna try to circumvent it with a like I'd roll my honor to boost my flirting so that I wouldn't fumble. Well, I guess fumbling doesn't really.
Wow.
Failure doesn't really do anything to this, so I'll just roll my flirting.
All right.
Okay, sure.
You know, try to pass by with my 3 in flirt.
Right, there you go.
I succeed.
Uh-huh.
So I get 5 glory.
Nice.
She blushes and smiles before carrying on with her duties.
Okay. Flirting with a passing serving maid, eh?
Yep. Yay, 5 glory.
Alright, that's all good.
1 away from a crit.
Nice.
Which wouldn't have been good for my Christian values.
Oh, wow. And your happy marriage, too.
I know.
Alright, Wolfram.
So because the serving maid was flirting so intensely with Sir Tathan, she dropped a platter of food all over me.
Ah.
I have to make a dex check to avoid being hit or suffer a negative 5 app.
Oh my god.
Make that dex roll.
Nice.
At least you have a 12 dex.
I pass. I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're extra on guard because of
Because of the whole thing.
Mhm.
Now I have to roll forgiving, vengeful. Forgiving. Oh yeah, okay, forgiving.
Alright.
So I get a plus 10 to glory.
Nice.
Does this cover the poop smell?
No, it
Oh, it doesn't hit you at all.
didn't hit,
Oh, okay.
so it didn't mesh terribly.
Ah.
That's
Could have been.
Could have been.
Alright,
Oh, well.
Concord.
Oh yes, I made my Oh, time flies. Yeah. So
It does.
Okay, and Kenray?
a steward asks that you and your lady of present formally introduce yourself to the host of the feast.
Wow.
Ooh. Roll courtesy.
Right.
So I am definitely going to impassion that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Considering the host of the feast is the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, cupcake.
Okay. I don't know, is this something where
Wow.
Honor or
Courtesy.
Well, definitely
Oh, honor,
definitely
honor.
homage, Uther. Well,
Yeah.
I know.
definitely fealty Roderick if you don't want to make him look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Any
I'm
of
gonna go
those.
fealty Roderick.
Yeah.
Which I make.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm rolling a 21 on courtesy.
Yes.
I got an 11.
Yay.
All right.
Which ironically would have been
A crit?
Well, it wouldn't have been a crit.
Oh,
Wait,
No?
no, I got a 10. I'm sorry.
okay.
Okay.
So
Not an 11.
it's a modified 11.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And, alright, so you succeeded.
So I get 10 glory plus 1 to my app.
Nice. And yeah, so basically,
Hooray.
basically, this little, this young girl, somewhat, dark hair, dark eyes, comes over and she says, "You're Sir Kinrain."
Uh-oh. Why, yes, I am. Who are you, little lady?
My name is Morgan,
Oh,
and we've heard of you.
Oh God.
oh God.
Wait, who's we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
The voices in her
I
head.
think it's the
or-
royal we.
who's we?
Oh.
My mother, my sisters,
Oh.
and the king. I think you should meet him.
Oh. I would be honored.
So she takes your hand and leads you through the crowds, out of the bailey, into the hall where, like, the sort of, you know,
Oh, shit.
Dang.
yeah, the sort of VIP,
Yeah.
you know, first class section is. And, you know, there's a high table. There's Morgan, by the way. And, yeah, you know, kings and princes and barons and dukes are all feasting in the hall. It's about 20 degrees warmer inside. And yeah, she just brings you before the king. You made your courtesy roll, so you know what to do. You know, just smile. Yes, ha ha ha. You know. Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, sire.
What's your homage, Uther, though?
10? 10? It's gone up. It used to be 8.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, 8 would definitely be bad news. Let me just double check on that.
Wow.
10 there.
That's,
As he talks to you a bit, and
I do love Roderick so much, though.
Yes, that's true. And Roderick is in the hall, and he kind of comes around and says, Kinrain is one of the best and most promising young knights in my county.
It is my honor, my lord.
So, let's see about that homage there.
Kinrain's head was cut off.
I don't like the way you look.
Oh.
Let's see here.
don't give me the stink eye.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't help but let your lip curl a little bit.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't
that be honest? Would that be honest?
Play it, man.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a certain cutoff point where the king can actually tell that you
That you're faking it?
that you're faking
Under
it.
10.
10 or below.
Yeah, let's see here. Homage.
I do remember that being mentioned.
19. Okay, here we go. Let's see, anything 17 or below? My God, no.
Uther's really perceptive.
Oh, actually, yeah.
What? No.
14 or less.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Well, fuck.
That's really high.
That is really high.
So,
Base is 15.
you can try a deceitful
That
roll,
makes sense.
I think. I would say opposed.
Oh my God.
Opposed deceitful versus your homage Uther
Lying to the king.
to cover it up.
Can she
And-
impassion this?
with her homage Uther?
Honor, maybe?
Honor, definitely, yeah.
Okay, I'll passion with my honor, which I make.
Oh, God.
So that's plus 10 to your deceitful. So you're just going to roll against that, and then you're going to roll against homage Uther.
I make my deceitful.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Got a 1.
A 1, okay. So if you make your homage Uther and you roll anything other than a 1, you're gonna be unable to conceal.
Oh, fuck.
But if you fail your homage Uther, then you're good.
Oh, if I fail.
Oh.
I got a 5.
Mm.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, you kind of try and sort of keep a mask of respectability on, and you go through the motions. You don't do anything egregious.
I did host Glorious last year, and he was very kind.
Yeah. You're just kind of remembering.
I'd respected him before that for calling off the battle.
Yeah. So maybe those memories are flashing through your head as you're up close and personal with Uther here, and he definitely is kind of he's very formal with you.
No.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. But he says, word of your deeds has reached me through Earl Roderick. I hope that you prove as able a knight in peacetime as in war.
One can only aspire, my lord. My liege.
Yes. War is not everything, after all. It is a time for families.
Well, I am blessed with mine, my liege.
How nice for you.
I bet he laughed like that too.
Don't roll a knife that loves his wife.
No, but he takes Igraine's hand and smiles at her, and she smiles at him. She's very pregnant, so.
Max Preggers.
Max Preggers, exactly. All right, so and then with that you're quietly dismissed and you can return to the Bailey.
Guys, I think he knows. We got sent on a death mission. I'm really sorry.
I'm going to need you to go to the bottom of the sea and retrieve its shell for me.
Is it for a great
Lost treasure.
Yes. All right, and then Cormac, we did. All right, so yeah, new round. App roll speeds.
I'll fail. Fail.
Fail.
Made it.
Made it.
Okay. Those of you who failed, you know your choices.
You do?
Yes.
I make my intrigue again.
Nice. Sweet.
Maybe they might find out a certain something else.
Christian guilt. Here comes my flail.
Uh-oh.
That's what it
You
says.
got Christian guilt.
Oh my god.
Awesome. At a wedding.
He was flirting.
And then he felt suddenly bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Did a priest. They're always watching.
Failed,
A little
flirting.
nun comes up.
Flirting.
Oh, actually, yeah, a local holy man.
Oh, you're kidding. Impassioned with my honor.
If I can't have it, you can't have it.
I succeed at my honor. So intrigue is 13. I succeed at my intrigue.
Nice. Okay. Running out of juicy gossip here. So
I'm gonna run you dry.
I'm still impressed when I managed to succeed my intrigue.
yes, indeed. Well, actually, okay, fine. So no, I'm just thinking about it. Basically, for Tathan, there's still this kind of running conversation about Maddox's son. Like, more people are joining in on it. Like, oh yeah, no, he's totally got his son and all this stuff. Oh yeah, they say he's got Maddox's eyebrows. You can totally tell, even though he's a little baby.
Unibrow.
Just came out with the brows, guy.
Yeah. Or in full head of hair and a full set of teeth. But
Sprung fully formed from his father's brow.
Exactly. But yeah, one of the older ladies of the court says, basically sort of takes you aside in confidence and tells you that the son of Maddox, yes, that the son of Maddox is being hosted at the court of the king of the Forest Sauvage.
Oh. He's being held, but he's being
kind of mentored and and raised there.
Interesting.
That's the name of the forest? Oh, okay.
The Forest Sauvage, you say? I see. Interesting.
And yes, as for Kinrain, there's just a lot of shit talking going on about Merlin. Yes.
Before I'm leaving that big hall, perhaps?
No, out in the courtyard. No one wants to say anything within earshot of the king because he likes Merlin so much. He relies on Merlin. But people are saying like, oh, they say that the Duke of Cornwall visited Igraine the night he was killed, and other people are like, oh, I know it's Merlin, his doings, you can't trust that demon.
Yikes.
And so forth.
That's harsh.
Hey, we were there. We saw that shit.
That's the position you're taking.
Kind of, yeah.
That's your addition to the intrigue.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, as an eyewitness, a lot of people then sort of gathering around you. Really? What happened?
What's the story?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not too much. I didn't see anything.
Just heard a few things. Yeah. All right. So feast cards.
Feeling queasy.
Oh.
I feel queasy. I can take a walk
I'm so
out.
queasy.
So queasy. I can take a walk outside to settle myself, thereby missing the next round, or roll con versus 15 potency. It's 15-15.
All right. So I would roll and you would roll.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Master the queasiness.
8.
I got a 13.
Oh.
So you have been queased.
So
Queased. Retire and leave feast.
Oh.
no.
Wow.
Done all I can do here.
Memories of former feasts?
Perhaps.
Making you a little
Realizing what
memories
a
of
fool.
there's always one person who's got to be just sort of squatting out
Cupcakes are cracked.
It's true.
over the battlements.
Cupcakes are cracked.
They are crack.
They are literally cracked.
They are crack.
I guess I should try one of the
They are crack cocaine.
Yes.
one of these.
How dare you?
Well, the
That's why I like
the peanut butter was just amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
I feel complete.
You complete me, peanut butter.
Oh, holy shit.
Well, yeah, it was probably the bream and eel pasties being wheeled out that did you in. So.
Wow, it's
Bream at this time of year.
some good entrees for this feast.
Yeah, well, a lot of eel on the coast of Cornwall, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, and Renae.
So I have to roll pious
Christian guild.
Oh, Christian guild.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh yes. So
What is it?
a local holy man passes by and reminds Concord that the Lord frowns upon those who overindulge.
Ah, yeah. A little bit too much winking, a little bit too much drinking.
See, this is why paganism is so much more fun. The druids just tell you to
You should be
enjoy
courting
life.
more people. Yeah.
Can you convert to a different religion if you?
Yeah, it's sort of narrative. You know, it's like if you wanted to, you could. You would just change your traits.
Yeah, I'm equally spiritual and worldly, so.
You gotta nail it, really.
He reminds you to save room for the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I make it.
Oh.
You're spiritual?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so what does that?
I rolled a 2.
What does that mean for your weekend?
Oh, I get 10 glory.
Okay. Wow. Nice.
And it's and miss 2 rounds or stay.
Yeah. So if you choose pious or worldly for 10 glory and miss 2 rounds or stay.
Oh, choose pious or worldly for 10 glory, or miss 2 rounds.
Right.
Yeah.
So she won.
Yes.
So she made it and
That's
got
it.
10 glory, and that's it.
And that's it.
End of
Yeah.
it.
End of story.
Yeah, if you had
Yeah.
failed, you would have missed 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Because you would have gotten into a theological debate
And
with
these
the Holy
aren't written
Man.
very well.
I
Just the
know.
way
it
it's.
was-
They're the way they phrase
And,
things on those cards
yeah,
are
it's-
kind of. I mean, I love them,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
but they need to be reworked.
It was for space issues, I think. So.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
above
still.
1300 glory, yay!
Hey, little Cooper Snoots.
Oh gosh.
Hey, little Cooper Snoots. They're just all over the place.
All right,
He's
so.
all over the place.
Oh.
He's just here with us. Be
You
cool.
want to turn in your Christian
Oh,
guilt?
yeah.
Very good.
You want to turn- There's a lot of people who do. All right, so.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. Yeah.
You're just too tall.
Especially today.
You're too tall.
I'm gonna con that guy.
She just doesn't know how to handle you. All right, so yeah, one more round. So after rolls.
This is a hell of a feat. I'm out.
Success.
Okay. And Renae.
I fail.
Fail. All
Flirt,
right.
flirt, flirt.
Cormac, do you want
Flirty.
to roll for the year? Or
So who succeeded?
I'll be right there.
You and me? Oh, and Cormac has to roll too, right?
Yeah, he's coming down. Down.
Washing down the eel.
Why are you suddenly being all weird? No. She's overtired.
Oh, sure.
Is the bedroom
past
door
it.
open for
Yeah, everything's open. She's just like,
Past
I
it.
want to
Okay.
take a nap.
She's overtime. Yeah.
All right, so Concord is flirting again.
Okay, pick up.
Uh-oh.
Guess you get to pick
Oh,
up.
that's it now.
You're gonna pick up.
She knows.
She's in trouble.
Well, where's
Yeah.
success you, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, so Concord, you're doing a flirting.
Oh, yes.
Any time of your choosing.
So I just
You're right back at it after
Roll that
the
flirt.
Yeah.
The freestyle effect on you.
Yeah, you're right back at it.
I'm 22.
You're young.
I like your spirit.
Yeah. You're finally out on your own. You're out from under the thumb of your former master.
you're
Yeah.
you're nice
That's
now.
pretty awesome.
She was so pious. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love of family. I'm going to impassion my flirting.
All right.
Oh, I got it exactly.
You crit it.
That would be
Oh, I
good.
crit it. Yeah.
So it goes up by 1, and you check it.
Ooh.
Um,
Neat.
And then you're gonna get
Nice.
plus 20 to your flirting.
Oh my gosh, plus 20.
You better
Yeah.
get this. Come on.
Yeah, I totally got it.
What'd you get?
8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Damn.
Yeah.
All right,
know, I was like,
so close.
I know.
So yeah, no real action other than just
Oh, yeah.
you
I
know
see.
light flirting. So
Oh, okay. Really?
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Not heavy flirting.
You gotta crit that flirt roll.
Yes, really.
Yeah.
All right, so
The Earl rises and calls a toast.
Yay.
oh, okay, sweet.
So a global event. Roll temperate or indulgent. 10 glories to the best roll. You can impassion this, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm going to impassion with Fealty Roderick.
I'm doing my
Absolutely.
hospitality.
I succeed.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll temperate because I don't want to make an arse of myself at the end of the feast.
Mm-hmm.
So rolling against a 23. That's an 8.
Okay, very good.
Everyone else
I
rolls
rolled
2.
indulgent and I got an 8.
Oh,
Excellent.
Indulgence, and I got a 16, which I impassioned, so it got plus 5, so that's a fail actually.
no.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Plus 10? Oh, that's passed. 16.
Okay.
I was like, oh crap.
What was your what were you rolling?
I was at indulgent 10, I impassioned it and got that, and then I rolled a 16.
Okay, yeah, so you're good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Oh, good.
Concord. Are you indulgent or?
Very much so.
Okay.
All right, cool. So what's the glory if you make it?
If you win, it's 10 glory, so Cormac gets 10 glory.
Alright.
Nice. Okay,
You'll
so
get it at the end of the year. David will add it up for you.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, basically Roderick comes out as a platters full of roasted chicken are brought forth.
Ooh.
And
Finally something good.
Yeah. Wow.
Something recognizable.
something recognized. Yes. Well, no, this is medieval chicken, which is actually trout.
Oh, that's funny.
Is it more eel?
Yeah, actually.
More eel.
It's
Yeah.
eel cut in the shape of a trout called chicken.
So, at any rate, yeah. So the Earl, sort of comes out, gives a little speech. Thank you all for coming out, and a toast to the two newlywed couples, and so forth.
Cormac just...
Woo! Yeah. So for
yeah.
some of you, the toast is a kickoff to a new round of drinking and stuffing yourself silly. And,
on chicken.
yes. And so the next card. Who was the next card? All right.
You are invited to dance, and dance, and dance.
Ooh.
If you accept, then you must roll courtesy to exclude yourself before you can move on. It's an opposed dancing roll. And dancing is 2, but I could impassion it.
Yeah.
I haven't used my honor yet tonight. Let's go for that. Which I make.
Nice.
And now I get 12. I got an 8. Success. 10
Excellent.
glory and status boost.
Yes, I rolled a 1 on that opposed dancing roll, so 10 glory, you say?
And status boost.
And status boost. So yeah, the feast is starting to break up as people are forming big rondelles to do these big group dances, and the minstrels are starting up with their drums and their fifes and so forth. So, Cormac?
So I got the gossip, which I got a success. So I overhear some general gossip plus 2 app at a time of your choosing.
Oh well, it's not of much use at the end of the feast.
Not at all.
but-
But I feel pretty good about how I'm looking at the end.
Mhm.
As I go home.
Yes, but you do overhear some gossip. Okay, very good. Well, actually, this isn't so much. This isn't so much gossip. Oh.
What's this?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually.
That's
yeah.
what I said to you like 10
Well,
minutes ago.
but with the card that's specifically about gossip, I think that's appropriate.
Well.
So yeah, you actually hear Lady Gwyona chatting with some other ladies of Salisbury as they're coming out of the hall, and they don't see you, so they're not trying to keep their voices down, and the sound of the loudness of the music and the dancing is forcing them to speak a little louder. And basically, yeah, what you overhear confirms the rumors that Jenna did indeed give birth to twins, and that she has so far steadfastly refused to say who the father is.
What's this I hear?
In spite of much pressure from her father.
She may be a little hussy though, we don't know.
We don't know.
She did try to throw Sir Virgil into the stocks, guys.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Not cool. Concord's like, I was there.
All right, and on that note, the feast wraps up. And with the conclusion of the wedding, Earl Roderick dispatches all of you to Castle Terrabil in Exeter to serve out the remainder of your 40 days of service, garrisoning the castle there and just continuing to sort of patrol Cornwall. Yeah,
I know.
Garrison duty. Because they're still basically integrating Cornwall into the kingdom, so they're still kind of just bringing in knights from everywhere to help out with that.
Yes. Yeah.
From everywhere.
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 Not everywhere?
Everywhere. All right, so yeah, I mean, it's garrison duty. You guys are either manning the walls or riding patrol around the moors. You get to know the terrain pretty well over the next couple weeks. Mostly just undulating moors.
Yeah.
Sprinkled with light forests.
Oh, Cornwall, you're so charming.
Well, it is quite scenic in its own way. Beautiful.
Boggy.
It's not Salisbury now.
No, it's not. It's not home. There's always a fog or mist somewhere.
Is there heather?
It's in a hurry.
Lots of heather.
Well, all right, that's.
Yeah. Although in the summer.
We played ourselves some heather crimes.
We could do something. We gotta do something.
When does heather bloom? Is it in the summer or is it?
It's in the summer.
Summer? Okay, so it's in full bloom.
Ooh.
Yeah, very pretty.
Very misty and purpley.
Yeah, exactly. So
depends on where you're at, I guess.
Yeah. So one morning you're out on Bodmin Moor, and you see a man with a somewhat scraggly beard, wearing a black robe.
No!
Walking all fast.
No!
And shit.
Just hanging out on a rock, as if he's waiting for you.
That's even worse than walking fast.
He's not even following us. He knows where we're going.
Yeah.
What took you so long?
Yeah, basically. He's just sitting cross-legged on a rock. And it's good old Merlin. So he.
Do we all know what Merlin looks like? Yeah, we do. We saw him at the camp.
Yes.
Can we see him again?
Memories.
Can we see him again?
Yeah.
Refresh
I
your
don't think
memory.
Cormac's met Merlin.
Yeah.
Well, I think I saw him.
Concord has, Wolfram has, Kinrain has.
He was in the King's camp last year, right? So I saw him.
I haven't met him though.
Oh, met, no.
Like how many of
also-
us would be familiar faces, I suppose.
I'm also working
I've
on
got a good
index card
recognize.
system here, so I can actually find these guys.
Merlin.
That looks like that one guy that they say did something.
Guy.
Oh, there he is.
Of note.
Anyway, there he is. There's
Oh,
Merlin.
yes!
Yes.
Young Merlin.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Middle-aged Merlin. All right.
Young to middle-aged Merlin.
Yeah.
Every age.
Perspective.
So as you're riding up, he just hops down and starts walking towards you.
Oh.
And so very fast. But he just says, "Greeting, good nights. You have guarded me before. I need your services again."
Ah, damn it.
I'm picturing Kinrain's going, "Ah, fuck!" Up on his saddle.
I'm a little lost.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Why
he
is
was looking at Kinrain and Wolfram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's
It would
this?
be our honor to assist you, sir.
So.
Yet again.
Oh, that might be too Saxon-ish. Does he have braids?
Oh fuck no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, he's like Rufus Sewell in.
Yeah,
No, okay,
Knight's
oh,
Tale.
okay, I'm
Knight's Tale.
sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
my mistake.
He's got nice curly locks.
Okay, I just needed a refresher.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I don't even let my wife wear braids.
I said it was very Saxonish.
It's okay.
Apologies already.
I forgive you.
I love it. Okay.
I am very well. Actually, I'm more vengeful now that I'm forgiving.
Oh.
I know that went up.
Please forgive
so
me.
did Cruel, actually.
Damn,
All this
so he
pillaging.
does curse.
I
Yeah.
pillaged the
Changing
shit
it.
for you guys.
It does have an effect on the psyche. It's true. Yeah. All right.
Well, it's gonna be interesting.
Still
Nothing
really
else.
just though. Still really just.
Very handsome.
All right. So.
I just love him.
So yeah, he kind of makes a sweeping motion with his staff and just says, "Follow me," and he starts striding off across
So
some more.
please
No more lake
Are you
nights.
following? Like you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the rest are
And
like.
well, yeah, Concord, you were there as a squire.
Yeah.
So you kind of.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing.
You're like, guys,
Watering
last time
carts
there was a
and
fucking giant and a swamp monster.
Yeah, your stomach would just fall in your
The squires
shoes.
got left behind though. With
Oh, they did. That's
They
right.
didn't
Oh,
actually
that's
watch. It
right.
was only the nights we had to go on foot.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Good memory.
Yeah. It was impressive.
So,
Why was
like,
fucking impossible to kill
Concord,
that late
like,
night before
it was.
Pace went insane.
Concord remembers like everyone walking off and everyone
Yeah.
with Pace coming back.
Yeah, he went a little crazy.
Just for
Well,
a
I'm
couple
sure, but I'm
years.
sure Virgil filled Concord in on what
Oh,
happened.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
God.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's not for you.
That lasted half a year before he gave him.
Sweet.
Sweet Concord, I do not want to soil your ears with the tale.
Stay sweet.
Stay gold.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
like
so
Pony Boy. Sir Pony Boy.
Sir Pony Boy.
Yeah.
All right, kinky. All right, so.
Ew.
At any rate, so this area of
Sorry,
the.
I just remembered I now have a Saxon donkey back at my farm.
That's right.
It's a blonde donkey. All right, so.
I'll forgive him.
The braids won't come out.
The braids got cut. The braids got cut. So the donkey has been forgiven.
No,
It's a little mohawk.
they grow back overnight.
They grew back. Braids. Yeah.
Straight interview with a vampire. They just grow back.
A little ribbon around her tail.
Oh my god.
Name her
no.
Sassafras.
I thought you were gonna name him Pony Boy.
Can I have a donkey herd?
Oh my god.
And let's not even talk about the beard. So, all right.
So Merlin.
Anyway, so there's it's kind of light woodland, thinly wooded moors here. So you're able to stay mounted and ride through the trees here.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Although I have no stats for my charger.
Oh,
Oh, your charger
aren't they all the
stats.
same though?
Yeah, they
Well,
are.
because I had a destrier.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. I don't have charger stats because of
do.
my destrier. Here we go.
It's gonna be another year.
Yeah,
Another year, guys.
little ways down the table there.
Just one more year.
All right. So, at any rate, so yeah, you kind of follow him as he traces along these like deer trails, like just trails not used by man.
Right, gotcha.
And you walk for quite a ways, or you ride for quite a ways, before he suddenly stops and motions for silence. He's listening intently.
I roll my eyes, if that matters.
Awareness rolls?
He hears you roll your eyes.
So busted.
No, but even the horses stay quiet. They don't nicker or whinny or anything.
Oh.
So, you asked awareness rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make awareness rolls.
Oh, very
Lovely.
good.
Fail.
Success.
Ooh, I make it.
Success. All right, those of you who make it, don't hear anything.
May I need to get stats for round C.
Yeah, there's nothing. You're not hearing a thing.
Coughing.
And you're quite sure of it. But you, anyway, a moment later he turns and he says, I need you to wait here.
Oh, God.
I have important business, and when I return I will probably need protection.
Okay.
I am counting on you to do your duty to the king and to Britain.
Can you give us some sort of a bird call to alert us when you're heading back?
The sound of that.
Just so we can anticipate when we need to be ready.
He just says, stay ready at all times. And
Stay gold, guys.
Stay gold.
Alright.
and stay here.
You sure you don't need any assistance?
He's walking away already.
God.
This is your assistant.
All right. He's going on his own. I'm nervous.
So, the trees are...
You're right to be nervous, Jen.
Basically where you're waiting, the trees are growing thicker. Still not exactly a forest, but enough to kind of block line of sight after 50 yards or so. So eventually he walks out of sight.
Well, I say we keep a pair of eyes on each direction. You never know where
Good thinking.
coming back from.
That's a really good good point.
Yeah.
Suddenly he's sitting on the horse behind you.
Go, fly fast!
Go, go, go!
What the?
Is your hand on my leg?
Anyway,
That
so...
better be your staff.
Breathing in my ear.
Now we got a game.
So, at any rate, an hour passes. You're all still on horseback. Your horses are getting fidgety. Another hour passes.
Oh, God.
And I'll need another round of awareness rolls.
Make.
Fail.
Oh, I failed this time.
Fail.
Alright, so Kinrain, you're still managing to stay on guard here even after 2 hours. Everyone else, you
Kinrain's
pulled your
amazing.
helmets off, mopping your brows.
vigilance.
Amazing.
But you hear a distant noise, as if of men on horseback.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Shouting and cursing. There's a light fog blowing through the trees,
Of course.
as there always is.
Fog nights this time. Hooray!
But yeah, you can hear it sounds like mounted men trying to hack their way through the thicker trees that are in the direction that Merlin went in.
Tension. Good night. We are no longer alone.
All right.
And moments later, Merlin emerges from the fog
Ready ourselves.
with the fog kind of spiraling out behind him, and moving very fast. And kind of, his cheeks puffing a little bit as if he's been running, actually.
Oh my god. He said to exert himself.
Yeah.
However, he does not appear particularly troubled or perturbed. But he just, as he just kind of walks through your gaggle and just says, "Delay them," and he just keeps walking.
Do we get some sort of element of surprise?
You can if you want, but I'll need another round of awareness rolls too.
Success.
Success.
Make it. We all make it.
No crits?
No.
Alright, so all you could see was that he was carrying something in his robes. You weren't sure what.
A baby.
Possibly a sword. Possibly a sword. Possibly a compact car. Could have been anything.
Wait, what? Massive sword.
You really had better be Excalibur.
At any rate, so yes, you do have the
The drop.
the drop if you want.
Okay, cool.
And you can now hear the shouts of Manuel, "Merlin, come back here!"
Charge.
Oh, gee, I wonder.
Charge.
Oh, I'm gonna get the drop on them, yeah.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Fine.
Okay, so let's see here. That's going to give you a bonus. It's going to give you a +5 to your spear expertise rolls.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should we go?
Go for it.
We're going.
20.
Nice.
16.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay.
Yep, 7.
7. Okay. So you all succeeded.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Excellent. And Kinrain critted.
Or you alright.
Always beast.
Well, I'm at an 18, so I got...
Now you do in the charge. You do run in amongst these thick trees, and so you're kind of being buffeted by branches and such. So Kinrain and Cormac's horses both take 1 point of damage just from scrapes and so forth as you spur your horses forward. But yeah, so go ahead with your damage rolls, horse damage.
Alright,
And for Kinrain, that would be double.
And for me, it's 46
Aw, that's so cute.
On your round two.
on my round two.
Man. 11.
Got 21.
15.
Okay. Kinrain's still toweling up.
Oh my god. 63. Okay, I'm sorry.
Lucky he's not on a pedestrian anymore.
I know, right?
Wait, am I mathing right?
How did Wolfram do?
20.
20. Okay. So did any of you
47?
47. Okay, excellent. So did any of you non-critically people get more than 24?
No.
Okay. All right. So all of you smash into this group of knights. It's 5 knights as well. Kinrain, you put your lance right through one of them and actually snap it off right at the hilt.
Oh, wow.
It goes flying
To me,
off.
Padraig. Okay.
Now, the rest of you, who did more than 14? Okay. And no.
11.
Okay, so let me roll some horsemanship rolls here, see if you dismounted people.
I wonder if Merlin sent them to delay us.
Okay, so wheels within wheels. So Cormac, Concord. Too many C names. Concord, you actually unseat your guy.
Oh, yeah.
Smash into him and knock him off.
Cool.
Okay, so I'll need everyone to make heraldry rolls.
Heraldry.
With a +5 to your skill.
Good,
Thank
something I
you.
actually put
Fail.
points in.
Oh, I make it.
I succeed.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
How do I put this?
So,
Yeah.
someone just killed King Lot.
You realize? No, actually, you realize that these are knights from Uther's household, and in fact, the knight that Concord just unseated was none other than Sir Brastius, the king's personal enforcer.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
How embarrassing for
Wait, who
him.
did
So-
I kill?
Yeah,
Just a guy?
It was one of the household knights
Just a guy.
of Uther's court. Yeah,
But not an important guy.
not really.
Just a
important,
guy.
no.
Okay, cool.
It was Uther.
Oh, well.
The campaign is taking a
You
strange...
keep what you kill in this game, right?
Iron King!
My vote is for Earl Roderick, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the question is, do you guys want to keep fighting?
No. Well, we didn't recognize that these are Uther's men.
Have we delayed them
We did.
adequately? I didn't recognize.
Yeah, so
I
it's
did.
kind of up to those who made it, whether you want to announce it and be like, hold!
Oh, God.
Hold your arms. They aren't foreign knights.
Oh.
Whoops. Yeah.
So Brastius is picking himself up off the ground and spitting at all of you. Traitors! You're all traitors!
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And his squire's like pulling his horse back around and.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It is embarrassing
For him.
Yeah, for everybody, really.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Except
really
Merlin.
for Merlin.
What a hope.
Why were you
Just like
chasing Merlin? Why wert thou chasing Merlin?
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't even take the fall for him.
He just says, how dare you attack the king's men upon the king's business? Where is that traitor? Where did he go?
We were deceived by Merlin. He ran that way. We will accompany you.
Oh.
His magic is strong.
Alright, so what do the rest of you want to do?
I like that idea.
I've got homage Uther 15.
And I just knocked him off his horse, and
Yeah.
I want to make up for it.
And Kinrain killed a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You may want to lay low for a little while. You're probably wanted for murder.
Oh my gosh. It was an accident. An honest accident.
That's awesome.
Somebody break out a trident?
Yeah, exactly.
Trident.
Anyway, that's Brastius' coat of arms.
Hand of the king.
And there's the old warhorse himself.
He's
And he's drunk. Remember him?
It's a deadly combination.
Yes. So.
Oh, the old lush.
Yes.
Brastius is remounting and he says, "Do as you wish. The king will hear of this. You have obstructed us in our pursuit of that devil wizard who has kidnapped the king's only son."
Whoa!
And the king knows you now.
Hey, he knows you now.
Wait, he met?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how this machine works.
So are we gonna chase after Merlin now? I am.
Everyone's stunned silence.
Yeah, like,
Have fun doing that.
Honestly, I think it was not his mistake. Last time we were helping, him gain Excalibur for the king. We were told that he was aiding, the king's service.
This time he kidnapped the king's son.
Well, at any rate, they're all Brastius is remounted and they are spurring their horses on. So it's up to you guys.
Following him?
I'm gonna follow.
I will also. Kind of. I don't really like Uther.
I'm gonna pretend to follow for a little while.
I'm gonna go see what happens. See what happens.
And Cormac.
I'm gonna follow as well, but a little hesitantly. Like,
Yeah.
all right, what's
So some of you are like right in there.
Yeah.
The rest of you are kind of straggling behind. Yeah.
Following.
Well, those of you who are immediately following can check your homage Uther.
Oh.
And
I would probably be more like, I don't know. I'm not crazy about Merlin, but I also don't have any ill will against him.
Yeah.
Yet. All right, so.
Not really.
Well, I think this is a
Duplicitous
good
sorcerer.
reason to really be
distrustful.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think this is a good spot for David to mention how Tim and Alex in our first Pendragon session developed a hatred for Merlin.
Yeah, like one of the characters actually had a hatred Merlin passion.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And his coat of arms is actually a picture of a wizard with like a circle and a line across it.
Not like a crosshair.
No, it's just, that's too
No, just a no sign. It's just a no sign.
No
wizards.
No
No
wizards,
wizards.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Get to
so
that level.
at any rate, so the knights allow you to ride along. They're just kind of giving you the old cold shoulder there, but
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna ride along. It's abduction of royalty is a serious business.
Yes, it is.
It pays really well.
Yep.
It's serious. That's shows us.
No, it's really serious.
no, but really, guys.
All right, and so you ride for like another 10 minutes. The woods begin to thin out, and you can see up ahead another group of knights charging at you all.
Of course.
Yes.
course.
And you can all make heraldry rolls again with a +5 this time.
Success.
Pass.
Fail.
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 Okay. You all recognize the silver falcon on the blue field. Signifies Sir Blaine's.
Yeah, for an accident.
Not gonna warn him.
Time for an accident.
It's Sir Blaine.
I think it's time to roll some passion. Fucking Merlin.
Can we pick out
Now, this is
Sir
the
Blaine's
thing.
himself? and
They're
then-
charging at us.
Oh,
Does that mean
okay.
they're also charging Uther's men?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well then let's charge them back. I mean, I may not like Uther, but fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta stop
Chester
this
men.
barring of Uther's, men getting to his kid.
Yeah, you guys
Let's-
just blast right through, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If Sir Blaine's drops,
That
All
would
right.
be such a shame
Yeah.
and a coincidence.
So Concord,
Yeah.
you're going directly for
Yep.
Blaine's.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Wow,
Whoa.
you're bold.
Hey,
Do you remember what he did to my?
I like it.
I like it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
You
like
got
it.
moxie,
It's good.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
all right, and we're all
Going for it.
Yep. Okay.
right.
Go for it.
impassioning.
Okay.
Honor.
Yep.
Oh.
Success.
Did you
Okay.
impassion? You were impassioning something?
No, but
Oh.
I wanted to.
Well, then you should.
Well, that
Okay,
was
then I did.
Got it.
Oh, I made it.
Can I have a pencil, please?
Pencil.
Pencil, por favor.
11.
Okay. Let me roll an opposed. Beats my 5.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Oh, we're rolling. Oh, we get +5 to spirit still.
Plus
Or-
10 if you made your passion roll.
Yeah, we
yes.
we don't get the +5 for
Right.
surprise
Yeah.
anymore.
There's no surprise.
Oh, right.
Alright. Well, I got a 10.
10.
What am I doing?
I failed.
And then you get
I got
our
an 8.
charge bonus.
An 8. I beat that with a 14.
If I win my passion, does the roll get increased anything?
Only if your skills raised above 20.
Okay.
And then the difference
Why that
between
much?
20 and whatever you roll gets
total.
added to your.
Gotcha.
your roll.
No, so it'd be sitting at 20, so 8, yeah.
9.
Of course, not fire.
Let's see. Wait a minute. I gotta make sure that's not a crit.
Oh, fuck this.
That's not a crit. That's a miss.
Alright, good.
I missed by 1.
Oh, good.
Huzzah.
Charging?
Charging.
And then
Yeah, I rolled a 5 again. So.
got a 5 again. All right.
Yeah.
So I got an 8, so that beats. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Blaine's. That's Blaine's. Hey.
Hey,
Blaine's
Blaine, what
there.
about me?
You gotta roll.
Concord's
I already
charging
did.
you.
I know. I critted.
That's why you're sitting there with that look on your face.
Darn it.
All right, well, let's go ahead for everyone who hit and.
I am the adversary.
Where's
After
my
all.
other
I was
character?
way ahead of you guys.
No.
Man, that was like the smuggest look I've ever seen.
Yeah, well.
All right, so for Cormac, let's see. Now you did make your roll though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I get
So-
to roll for damage?
Well, no, I beat you, but
Okay.
because you made your roll, you get your shield bonus.
Aha.
So let's see, that's 14,
Use my shield on my
19,
sword.
23. So your armor plus shield is 16. You took 23 total, so you take 7-point wound. And then what's your size?
I am at 14.
All right, so I'll need a horsemanship roll to stay
You
mounted.
said 7 points of damage?
7 points of damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
horsemanship roll. 10. I pass.
Great. Okay.
I rolled 18 points of damage.
18 damage. Alrighty. So that's a 2. Okay, and Wolfram.
22.
22. Very nice. Alright. And Kinrain.
Also 22.
Okay. Very good. So those are horsemanship rolls in order.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Wolfram, you unseat your man.
Okay.
Kinrain, your guy stays on. And Tathan as well.
Alright.
Okay. And what do you got there, Blaine?
What's my damage?
Double horse damage?
Yeah, that would be. Oh, wait. You have no dice for that? 40.
You bastard! 40?
Yeah.
Alright, Concord. How does that look to you? So
well, I
you
have 10
10 armor plus you made your roll, so that's
shield.
16.
Okay.
So that's
40.
what's you're automatically knocked down.
24 damage?
24 damage.
24 damage.
What's
okay.
your hit point?
33.
All right, so you are alive.
Yeah.
That's the good news.
I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so but that is a major wound.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a d20 roll against your current hit point total.
Which is what? The mapping. Oh gosh. It was
20, 30, 33 minus 24.
Oh,
was
okay,
it?
so 9.
Yeah. All right, so 9 or less.
D20 versus 9.
You're like, I am so rage-filled right now.
You have to add in the middle of rage.
Ooh, roll a 4.
Roll a 4. Okay. So
Still conscious.
well, what's your unconscious threshold?
Oh.
It's a derived stat.
Hit points divided by 4.
What are your
okay.
hit points?
33.
So 8.
4, 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are still conscious.
Okay.
Well, actually, however, you take damage from getting knocked off your horse.
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
Now I'm unconscious.
Now you're unconscious. All right.
Yeah.
So
3 points.
maybe that was a
6.
tender mercy. So
Yeah.
you're not dead, just unconscious.
Okay.
All right. So check the box that says chirurgery needed.
Yeah.
Major wound. Wow, that was an evil laugh.
Yep.
Wow. Cold, man. All right, so Blaine's, go ahead and make a heraldry roll to +5. Recognize who you're fighting.
I fail.
Oh, so he just recognizes Concord.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're coming after you, dude. They're like they got a vendetta against
they
you or
are?
something. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Obviously.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not very obvious to me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everyone acts like this around me.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's no
poor
different.
Blaine's.
I don't really care, actually.
All right, so Concord, you lose a point of app.
Oh.
Oh, my face.
Yeah, basically, the lance shattered and part of the shard just like took a nasty scar on your cheek. Builds character.
It does. Owie dowie.
That happened to my dad once when he was cutting wood and like a shard went up and just scalped him basically.
Ooh.
And he was out in Budo and they were just like, all right, let's just try and
Just
get
put
it back on and put some gauze on
this.
it, you know, like.
Oh, it was like this? Yeah.
Yeah, just
that widow's
keep the pressure on.
Until it scabs, and then you should be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
What is it here?
Anyways. Yeah, he still got a dent up there. Anyway, so all right. So what do you do, Blaine's?
I don't recognize them.
Right.
I'm gonna keep attacking.
All right. So I think Brastus is gonna go after you.
Oh, okay. Well, do I don't recognize anybody's heraldry?
You can make another roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah. So
I get like a plus 10?
+6 for him.
+6.
Yeah.
I fail.
Wow. Okay. Alright.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Just a sec here.
Are we all rolling attacks?
Yeah, you can keep
Okay.
I crit again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Got it.
Wow.
I crit on my guy.
Nice. Alright.
If you roll a 1, is that anything?
It's just a success.
You really did.
Yeah.
And that's really low.
Wait, so who am I going after? Brastius?
Brastius, yeah.
Okay.
And I actually missed on that roll for Cormac, so you can go ahead with damage.
Oh.
Double damage for Tathan. How about Wolfram?
17?
17.
No more horse damage.
Yeah, your damage actually went up. So remember, you're just on regular damage there, Blaine's, with your double damage.
What do you mean?
You're not charging, so you don't get horse damage.
Oh, right.
Well,
And Kinray?
23.
23.
34.
So we do our horse damage or just
Regular damage.
34.
I still did unbelievably well.
Ah.
Yes?
43.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. No, mine was 42. 42.
I got 20.
Got 20? Nice. Okay.
It's good for Corn.
42 against Brastius.
Yeah, I heard that part. Alright, so.
Wait, what, how much was it?
Just making it clear.
So it was the answer, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 10, 20. Okay, so let me do some horsemanship rolls. Alright, so Cormac, you knock your guy off. And Kinrain, you did 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's You stay on. Oh, and Wolfram, you knocked your guy off last round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're actually, he's, I'll give him a dex roll, which he fails. Alright, so you basically just
Shish
keep
kebab?
wailing on this guy and just drive him down into the ground.
Okay.
Get your horse to do a little stamp dance on him.
Basically.
Stampy dance.
Stamp dance.
Pretty bitch.
Okay, very good. And 43 you say against Brastius?
No, 42 against
42
Brastius.
against Brastius. Alright, thank you.
I got the 43.
Oh, there, Mr. Raggy Pants.
Look who's one better.
I don't even know who you are.
Heraldry!
Plus 10!
I know who you are.
Oh, once pikes are invented, it's gonna be great!
Someday.
You're the pike-wielding knight with a pike on his shield.
They're gonna have your pike, have pike carved on it.
Probably.
Sir Pike.
Yeah.
I love your mixed dating sign.
Oh, it's really so 70s.
Yeah,
I found it. Where did I find that?
I found it actually. It was
You
it
did?
was in the break room at the
Yeah,
library I
that's
worked
right.
at.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it sat there for like 2 days. I'm like, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Totally weird.
It was just sitting on
It's
it.
awesome.
Yeah, it's cute. It's weird, yeah. But fun.
It's that era.
Yeah.
The pizza parlor era. Of the
Yeah,
70s.
yeah. Everything took place in the
Suicide
pizza parlor.
packs and kooky signs.
1890s.
Weird. Yeah, weird gay 90s
That's it,
fascination.
yeah.
That's what it was called.
Yes. The mustaches. It's coming back.
Maybe you should just think about was it Earring Magic Ken? Came out in the 90s?
Oh,
Oh,
I thought that was 80s.
No, that was
That'd
later.
be
It was
80s.
much later.
I thought it was in the...
It wasn't.
No, earrings are more in the 80s.
Late 80s.
Late 80s, yeah.
I remember it was a big deal. The New Kids on the Block had earrings.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's a very big deal. 2 earrings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Okay, there's Sir Brastius. Sorry, I just had to look up his stuff.
Sorry.
Okay, so interesting. All right, so.
Yeah.
All right, so Sir Blaine's kills Sir Brastius.
Oh my god.
Really?
Mhm.
I mean, yay.
About like how much?
How much?
But well, that's a good point. If you want to try and resuscitate him.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he's down on the ground. That's all you can see.
Oh my god.
With half of Blaine's spear through him. So
I'm a bad little boy.
I'm a bad little boy.
Wow, that's
So I think at this point you do recognize.
Make a recognize?
You can make a recognize roll.
plus 10.
Plus, what's his glory?
Shouldn't it be like minus now that blood's spurting out of his mouth?
Plus 5. Plus 5.
If I don't, this is stupid. If I don't make it, which I'm probably not,
Yeah.
Who is this?
I crit it.
Yeah. So you realize what you've
I
done.
take my helm off.
Oh
what
my
have I done?
Yeah.
Okay, freaking
Yeah.
out a little bit.
You've slain Sir Brastius! You dick!
I did not. You dick! I didn't know. I didn't know who he was.
How do you not know?
Merlin told us to defend, and to delay. At any cost.
Merlin is still on the king's son.
He told us that as well.
He did. He's played us off for fools.
Dum dum dum.
Alright, so I go down and
Concert.
I'm like, I have little tears rolling down my cheeks.
Aw.
I just
Kill
need
your
to.
homie?
No, I
Blaine's
don't
liked
know.
Brastius.
I did like him.
Well, he was kind of old school kicker, so.
Yeah.
Can I try to have Nethig
Can we see
make
what Sir
a
Blaine's looks like again?
first aid roll on
First
him?
aid. Yeah.
Dying here.
You can have your squire tend to you. at any
Yeah,
time.
oh, okay.
Success for Nethig.
Success for Nethig. Excellent. Let's roll
Okay.
a d3.
3.
All right, great. He was at -2.
All right.
Alright. I critted my hospitality. I think this goes with hospitality.
Yeah.
Honor. So that's 20 to my first aid.
Oh, he already did it.
Oh,
Took care of it.
My squire's on the ball. He's getting knighted next year.
Alright. I just thought I could boost the hit points.
Oh,
a
now
little
you're gonna pay for it.
What are you talking about? He just saved Sir Brastius. I'm pretty sure he's gonna foot the bill.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
Alright.
Wait, so when did Merlin come to you?
Just now. I mean, he had us waiting. We just passed through, and then you all came up, and that's who I was defending him from.
Brastius and his men were chasing Merlin from the forest.
You have Blaine's card, sorry, with the recognize portrait on the back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sir Ninth Doctor.
Yeah. What about it?
Someone wanted to see him.
Oh.
Oh no, Sir Sherlock. That's right.
Okay. Sir Sherlock.
No.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Brastius was chasing Merlin from the forest where they came upon us, where Merlin asked us to wait for him and delay them as well.
That's exactly what he said to me.
How many
I
more
can imagine.
That's what I want to
just
know.
can't.
How many more nights are lying in wait?
We're peeling the onion here.
Exactly. This is terrible.
He has played us all for fools.
Meanwhile, he's still alive?
Well, I forgot how first aid works. I made my first aid roll.
Okay, so you're healed D3 hit points.
So...
D6 divided by...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, 1.
So 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So that brings you back up to
7.
7. So you're still unconscious.
Okay.
But you're going to be okay.
Okay.
You just need tending to, basically.
Oh god. Your cheek.
Yeah. Bit of jaw sticking out.
The gleam of your perfect teeth.
See the molars,
Kristen Ponce over? To try and...
No,
because you can only do one roll per wound. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's the horse wound.
There is the horse wound. So yeah, you could have your squire tend the horse fall.
Okay. Ponce, go. Help.
No.
All right, make that roll.
Do something.
Do something, Ponce.
All right, got it.
Okay, so heal a D3, which is D6 divided by 2.
1.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, you're conscious. Oh, you're conscious now.
No.
Yeah.
Are you? When you're at your unconscious, are you
when you're
conscious?
at unconscious, then you're still unconscious.
Oh, so sweet Concord, sweet consciousness.
So yeah, no, but they're putting a
Poultice.
compressed poultice, on your cheek and just kind of, getting you ready to sling over your saddle, basically.
Great.
Take you back to Exeter.
You know, so you're a big guy.
Yeah.
Gonna take 2 of us. Here we go.
Yeah.
1,
Size. Yeah.
2, 3. All right.
I picked Richard Armitage as my...
Nice.
Excellent choice.
Nice. That's a
I'll
good
Photoshop
choice.
a scar onto his face.
Okay. Please do.
I'll make a note.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, so the truth is coming out.
Yes.
This is a disturbing day for us all.
It is.
This is indeed a disturbing universe. So,
Well, do we have to go back to the court now?
everyone's a little bit in shock. Brastius
is unconscious,
clinging to life, but barely so. And so, basically, after quick confab, I think everyone would agree to going back.
Such a renowned knight, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What the hell?
It's about to get dark, guys.
So, it stays dark for a while too. Anyway, so, you make your way back over the moors and arrive back at Exeter and the keep of Castle Terrabil, well after dark. And of course, a great ruckus is raised when it is found that Sir Brastius was laid low, and he is taken off to chambers, as are Sir Concord and a few other knights who were wounded. None of you guys took wounds. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Any significant? Yeah. So. And so basically, do you want to send word to the Earl, or? What do you
I think that would be wise.
Yeah, to send out like a bolo, be on the lookout for Merlin.
Bolo Merlin.
Yeah. Bolo looks like Donald Sutherland.
All right, and so a couple weeks later, you get word back from Roderick, just kind of releasing you from your remainder of your service. You're free to come back to Salisbury now. By that point, of course, the word is out. Merlin did indeed kidnap Igraine's newborn son, who was born just 3 weeks ago.
Baby.
Yeah.
Did he have a name when he was born?
Yeah, maybe.
No one can say. It's too early to tell.
It's too early to tell, yeah.
Well, at least we know Merlin has a goat to feed the baby with.
Oh, that's true. No, that's good.
The kid won't starve. We saved it from the giant.
That's really good milk too.
That's good.
It is.
Yeah.
Incredibly nutritious, easy to digest.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually that's an interesting question because I'm trying to remember if he was named Arthur by Igraine or by Sir Hector, who raised him.
Oh, it was by Sir Hector.
Named him Arthur.
Oh.
Guys, spoilers.
So
Yeah.
no, he didn't have a name.
On which
No
legend you read
name.
through.
The nameless baby.
Sir,
I
no
think that's
name.
only 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 1 week old at the time to kidnap him.
Oh.
It's been a couple weeks
Fresh
since.
little bun
Wow.
in the oven.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's what was under his coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had critical to your awareness, you would have seen little baby
That's a
face.
baby.
Oh, baby head.
Little baby Arthur.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Poor boob.
Look how happy he is.
Nice eyebrows,
Not
right?
crying at all.
Nice eyebrows too. He has Uther's eyebrows.
Alrighty. So I made the chirurgery roll for Cormac, so you can erase the checkbox that says chirurgery
No,
needed.
for Concord.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. Do you want them to have little nameplates?
And they're on the other opposite sides of the table too. It's not like they're sitting next to each other. All right. So
Get it together, man.
anyway.
That's why I'm Sir Tathan.
Yeah, I'm Sir Different. Yeah. So anyway, Concord, you're just going to be naturally healing now. So you recover hit points equal to your healing rate per week. So you can restore double your healing rate since it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, great. Okay.
Already. And you're well enough to ride at this point. So all of you disperse back to your respective manors.
Indeed.
Yay.
Okay. Time passes, as it tends to do.
As it is wont to.
Yes. You all receive at various times a knight from Norgales passing through. He only stays a little while. He's looking for word of King Pellinor. Yes.
Searching for the Questing Beast.
Well, and now this guy is searching for King Pellinor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
It seems the entire region of Norgales is in chaos. There's a group of mountain chieftains called the Three Cadwis who are basically waging war on Norgales. Some of Pellinor's brothers have fallen in battle. And Pellinor is nowhere to be found because he's on the trail of the Questing Beast.
Indeed he is.
Yes, and when he notes Cormac's interest, he says, beware of the magic that beast carries with it.
I've been practicing my bowmanship.
Oh.
The king is under a spell, I tell you.
Ah.
And if you're not careful, you will be too. And all magic has dark secrets attached to it.
Cormac slightly disregards this notice. It is already too late.
Words.
More tracking, less talk.
But he does say to all of you, if you see him,
Well, let's go hunting.
Where was he last seen?
he's just all over the place. So this guy's been to...
You're trying to get a clue.
Yeah, well, if he was on the trail of the Questing Beast, where would he be exactly?
So I know where not to go.
So that we know where to find him and bring him back to his kingdom.
Where you need him.
It's like those Victorian guidebooks that gave exact directions to all the whorehouses in town, so you would know not where to go, where to avoid, because you wouldn't want to accidentally go to a whorehouse.
No, that would be embarrassing for everybody.
Yeah.
Can I inquire any sort of information about the beast from this guy? About the magic or anything that might
Corrigible.
You can make an intrigue roll, try to weasel it out of him.
be... Okay. Can I passion?
Sure.
I think you should.
Would love of family be?
Probably not, since you would likely be deserting your family.
Yeah. Probably it would be your honor.
I could redo one that's already been checked. I just wouldn't check it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can always roll it more than once.
All right. crit failed in it.
So he goes off immediately for the questing beast.
Yeah,
You're very
you do.
sad.
I do?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I must find it.
You are consumed with.
Do I lose honor or?
You're gonna lose a point. Yep. And you.
You're gonna be melancholic and searching for the questing beast.
Well, he's gonna be mad and searching for the questing beast. But no, that's his madness. And I will tell you that if you want, you can generate a passion of love hunting the questing beast. Yes. If you want.
I will have that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 2d6 plus 6 since you're mad about it.
2d6 plus 6. So it puts me at 8. So
14.
14. All right.
Wow.
That's a pretty.
That's a good
Is
one.
that higher than any of your regular passions?
It's only higher than my hate for Saxons.
Oh,
It's tied.
okay.
It's tied with loyalty for Earl Roderick and my honor now, which is
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow. Obsession.
going up the deep end.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. So, but was any information?
Something to get him on his way.
North, west, east. Where can I go? No, basically, yeah. You think that in what this guy's talking about, you figured it out. Aha! I know exactly where to go.
Yes.
Ah, to horse.
Goodbye. Let's carry after the bees.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your steward's like, oh, there he goes again.
I've got him this time.
I had the steward once the guy was like, I'm like asking about King Pelmer. Oh, shut up! Just
Don't mention the name.
Don't say the
P word.
The QB word.
All right. So, well, interesting. Meanwhile, for the rest of you, so Sir Brastius has also been making his recoveries, and yes, you all receive word. Well, not you receive word, but you hear that Brastius has lodged formal treason accusations against all of you.
against all of us.
Yes.
Some of us saved his life.
Including Blaine's. So all of you lose a point of honor for that.
No.
Do I as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, your honor is plummeting.
Yeah.
It's been a hard year.
All right.
My honor's been checked already.
So, you are of course expected to answer these charges.
He's got a sense of sport, does he?
Who? Brastius?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
I guess we should have just let him die.
Kind of test, huh? Oops.
We saved your life, ass.
Now we know.
Now we've realized.
Well, we can be modest about it and just point out the truth. Like, if we were treasonous, would we really have brought him back to the castle when we could have just destroyed him?
See, it's kind of
Pendragon's already thinking about it.
Yeah, they're not going to send any police to arrest you. It's up to you to go and answer the charges.
I will go.
Might as well.
I'm honest
Yeah.
and unjust. I believe in.
Yeah, I limp over.
Wait.
You don't have to, but there's further honor loss involved.
Oh god, no, let's go.
Are you going to this? Because I'll go to the meeting.
This one's crazy.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Cormac can't answer the charges, so he's going to lose 3 more honor.
Oh!
Owie zowie.
Oh my god.
Worth it, guys.
When I come back with that question in his head.
Oh boy.
I'm at 10 honor.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's checked.
When you get to 8, that's when it starts to get problematic. All right, so
Okay.
it's kind of the sanity of Pendragon. All right, so
Ouch.
Good thing I didn't get married.
Yeah.
That poor wife of yours.
yes. Now, unfortunately, the presiding judge will be Uther. There's no such thing as a conflict of interest.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at any rate, off you go to Tintagel. Riding in through the causeway gate, with the ocean crashing below you. Basically, like everyone in the Bailey is like purposely kind of keeping their backs to you.
Shunning.
Jeez.
Yeah. Nobody wants
Fine.
to be seen talking to you or interacting with you
Sure.
in any way.
It's too touchy. I understand.
And and of course your approach was cited, well in advance. And so there to meet you in the center of the Bailey is Sir Brastius himself.
Oh God.
Sir Ungrateful, who should also lose honor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sir Poopy Pants.
How many times can you say poop in one session?
Only time will tell.
Yes, there's only one way to set those records. Alright, I need to roll to see what stats he lost from his near-death experience. 0. Wow.
Oh God. That's even worse.
Yes, it is.
So he's looking back in full health. And
I'm ready to argue.
well, yeah, I mean he's looking very very grim.
Well, I give him a strange half grin in return.
Ooh.
Because you're I get it. You give that to grin to everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Permanent.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Makes you look smarmy.
Oh yeah, definitely add it to your distinctive features.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Missing a cheek.
Permanent unnerving
Lopsided
grin.
smile. Yeah, unnerving grin. Yeah. So some other guards are there with him as well, and he greets you with a sort of icy formality, and says, the trial will begin on the morrow. We will escort you to quarters. Please remain there until you are summoned. And so you are taken to a tower block, and basically all, escorted into a single room, which is roomy enough, and Sir Blaine's is already there, along with, his other knights that he was with.
Except for the dead one.
Well, except for that goes without saying.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. I'm pretty sure my nickname should now be Sir Whoops, I Killed a Guy, Kinrain. Whoops. Oops.
I can't help it.
There goes my sword.
Yeah, so it's very awkward, I suppose.
You seem to be missing someone.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
So an icy silence descends.
Yeah.
About an hour later, there's a knock at the door, however.
Good, thank God.
It's Merlin! I really need your help this time.
Knights, you must help me defend Britain.
Really,
For serious.
Yeah.
You got kill him.
Strangle him.
A knock at the door.
Yes. And so, the door swings open, and it is good old Sir Elad from Salisbury, Marshal of Salisbury.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, Blaine's is not happy to
your
see
old tutor. Yeah, exactly. And with him is the Bishop of Salisbury, Bishop Roger.
Alright, you know what? No Silchester love? It's just all Salisbury men coming in here?
And behind him is Duke Ulfius.
Okay, thank God.
Who is here somewhere.
Yeah,
there it
he's
is.
my lord.
There's Ulfius.
Oh, thank God. Alright, so we go off and talk.
Yeah, so Ulfius, he kind of takes Blaine's over.
Okay.
Starts talking to you. But anyway, Elad.
They can take the bishop with them.
Yes, I'd actually like to. I'd like to talk to Bishop Blackadder.
Bishop Blackadder. How can I help you? Yeah. So, anyway, no, they both want to know the full story. What exactly happened?
What really happened?
Lad says Bishop Roger here has been appointed your defense
Oh God.
in the trial.
I hear he's very cunning.
If only.
Well, he has been faithful to the king in all of our battles so far. Successfully as well. So.
Yes, when we were approached by Merlin, all he's done in the past is assist the king. Obviously, we believed that this was another of his missions where he was assisting.
And what exactly did he say to you, and so forth?
All he said was that he had an errand to run, and he only asked that we delay those who might be chasing him.
I see. And Very good. And so basically, yeah, they just kind of suss out, some more details.
Right.
A couple times they sort of cast glances over at Blaine's and Ulfius over there.
What? What?
And so after about a half hour, they depart, as does Ulfius. And so later that night, after the sun goes down,
Oh God, interminable.
you receive another visitor. This is Archbishop Dupercus. He is the Archbishop of.
That's so dark.
Man shrouded in mystery.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
That was a really dark image.
All right.
Sweetie.
It's fine. Still
All right.
good.
Yes.
All right.
He's an asterisk or?
Oh, it's a Kairos.
Oh, okay.
So, at any rate, yeah, he comes in. Good day, gentlemen.
Archbishop.
Yeah, so yes, he puts his hand out, kisses ring.
Yes.
Oh man.
Being a good British Christian.
No.
Nothing from Kinrain. The rest of you?
Yeah.
British Christian, I gotta kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Blaine's? Going for it, Blaine's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a given.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah, so Kinrain, you're standing apart. And,
I'll be polite, but I'm not kissing. I got a ring.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Are you gonna at least curtsy, Kinrain?
My wife's got a ring. Am I gonna kiss that too? Come on. No.
So
Blaine
he
just furrows his brow.
Dupercus doesn't look offended, but he does look at you with almost a pitying sort of look.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Going to hell.
Going to hell.
and he says, you have to understand that your god's time is over now.
Oh,
Sure. I'm like, well, you admitted the guy's there, so.
But I have not come to debate theology. I just I wanted to ask you. I've come to dictate it. No, I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Yes.
And so he begins, again, sort of just asking what happened, etc. Most of his questions seem to focus on Merlin, though.
Right.
Yes.
Sure.
What exactly did he say to you? Did anyone see that he was carrying a baby? That
No,
sort of
we
thing,
didn't know. We really didn't know.
So, next morning, you're all summoned.
but I have a question.
Yes.
Yes, you there, Blaine. Yes.
So remember when you they were all like waiting for Merlin, and when he passed by them, you had them roll an awareness.
Yes.
Did I get that opportunity?
Oh yeah, actually, go ahead and make a retroactive awareness roll.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Can I impassion it?
Sure. With what? I don't know.
Loyalty Lord.
Sure.
I crit.
Oh, wow.
I swear, I don't know why I'm critting so much.
No, I believe you. I know you're scrupulously honest.
And I make it.
Just a regular.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saw a bundle. Did not
see a baby face.
No.
I just critted that too. It was like waving in too fast.
I recognize that baby.
I saw the baby and it kind of looked like Uther, but I still decided to charge those nuts anyway.
Yeah, exactly. He was wearing a little crown, but I still decided to charge his nuts.
Can you imagine? It's so cute. Okay, sorry. Alright.
Alrighty, so yeah, at any rate, the morning comes, and you are summoned at dawn. You are led from the tower chamber down a spiral staircase and out into a large hall. Uther is there on his throne in full regalia. Ulfius is standing at his left. Queen Igraine is standing at his right.
How does she look?
Stony. Yeah.
She's suffered a lot.
She has.
She's been through the ringer.
It's been a bad couple of years.
And Dupercus is also up near the throne, kind of off to the side. So, at this point, you all are just kind of asked to stand facing the throne. And then Brastius kind of steps forward and, hooks his thumbs in his suspenders, Now I may just be a simple country lawyer. No, basically he comes out and he says, "My liege, my queen, I have just a simple case to state, a case of kidnapping of a royal child by a diabolical wizard, and the assistance rendered unto him by these traitorous knights that stand before you."
Oh, I'm gonna be so vengeful soon.
Oh, he's just making his opening statements and it's pissing everyone off.
Yep.
So
That's what's happening.
So, oh, and I forgot to mention, actually, you asked how Igraine looks. She's dressed all in black. She's in mourning.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yep.
She's assuming that baby's as good as dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
That's horrible.
Yes.
and so Uther says, on what grounds do you levy these charges, Sir Knight? And Brastius says, "I was there, my liege, and on the basis of my many years of experience and our deep personal friendship." So, and Uther just kind of nods like, "Yeah, that's a good point."
Oh my god.
So Roger steps up and he begins speaking for you all. He says, "I have interviewed these knights," and then the king cuts him off and he says, "Let them speak for themselves."
Ow.
No.
Bring it.
And so
Rate is very low.
Mine is good.
and so he looks at all of you and he says, "Is what Brastius said true? Did you interfere with his pursuit of Merlin?"
We did, my liege, but it is a twist upon the truth of what happened.
You see Brastius' fist clench.
Whoa!
My liege, the last time Merlin the wizard asked us personally for his assistance, it was to retrieve for you, sire, the sword Excalibur to help you win the throne for Britain. This time, Merlin asked us for his assistance again. Did not specify the nature, only that we were to delay any pursuers he may have. We believed, as he led us to, that it was for the good of Britain and in your interests.
Yeah.
It was too late for us to identify your men and before we attacked.
Before we killed one of them.
But we ceased upon recognizing them immediately, and as you will hear, the same exact thing happened to Sir Blaine's and his men as well, against all of us, including our group.
So go ahead and check your truthful.
Very nice.
Yay!
And
Just in the background clapping.
that was good. And so Uther turns to Blaine's and he says, "Well then, steward of Lethcomagus, is what Sir Kinrain said true?"
In a manner of speaking.
Do go on.
Merlin approached me and a group of knights and asked us to delay anyone who was going to be impeding him on an errand. Once he arrived, coming from what appeared to be his errand, we noticed that there were people chasing him, so we attacked.
So much the same story then. Do you think these knights of Salisbury acted out of ignorance or out of malice?
They usually act out of ignorance, but in this case, they may have seen my heraldry and felt it necessary to inflict harm upon me and my men.
So fighting unnecessarily in the face of a much greater need.
Yes, it's usually the Salisbury way.
So at that point, Igraine leans in and whispers in a carrying voice, "They stole my baby. Kill them all."
Oh, wow.
And Uther says, soon enough, my queen. We must follow due process, though. So, is there anyone else here who wishes to speak in defense of these knights? And so at that point, Dubricus, steps up and says that, my liege, I have interviewed these knights, and I feel that Merlin may be at fault. And Uther looks a bit angered at this. And he says, I know that Merlin has always aided you in the past, but I think that he may have been working against you in this case. And Sir Lad steps up and he says, my lord, in these dangerous times, such veteran knights as these are needed, and the Earl of Salisbury has given his word of honor on the trustworthiness of these men.
Wow.
Can all make courtesy rolls.
Okay.
Oh. Can I impassionate?
If you want.
I make it.
Yeah.
I make mine.
Okay.
Compassion, honor. Success.
Okay.
I make my courtesy.
Courtesy.
Fail.
Crit my courtesy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Check it.
Sweet.
And Concord?
I make it.
Okay. Those of you who make it realize that the Earl is basically putting his own neck on the line here for you all.
He would. He's a good man.
So Uther looks, thoughtful of this monumental statement, and Dubricus, sort of presses his advantage, and he says, my liege, if you would allow me to speak frankly, I think you have been wrong to depend on the son of a devil for advice at all, and that if you do not purge your court of magic, it will surely bring only ruin to you, your family, and all of Britain. No Christian, not British or Roman or Aryan, honors the son of the devil. And I think you should cast him out from your court and out of Britain.
I mean, he hasn't yet, even after Merlin stole his son.
Nope. That's kind of remarkable.
One trusting dude.
He's got like a +6 directed trait of trusting Merlin.
Oh, man.
So Uther stands and he holds Excalibur out by the hilt and he says, then let justice reign. Here is the word of the King of Lobris. These men are innocent of treason. They and all... Yeah, that too. They and all with like charges are dismissed and ordered to see Archbishop Dubricus for blessing and purification from pagan taint.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're like, hello!
What? I'm standing right
Pagan
here.
Furthermore, this court determines that Merlin the Enchanter was behind this, and he is hereby condemned to death by this court as an exile and traitor to the crown, who has willingly and knowingly harmed the throne. Let this news be sent forth to all lords and guilds for reading in public places. God bless us all. This court is adjourned.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And so the court breaks up, and you all get some nice glory for that.
That's unexpected.
Because people will now know you all as the knights who banished Merlin.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, good thing I'm not a pagan anymore.
Yeah, so you can skip the blessing if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I learned my lesson.
The old slap on the wrist.
Go off and be lusty.
All right, and so yeah, basically you're all free to go. Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's the end of the treason trial.
Are there any remaining rumors or whispers about us being treasonous?
No.
Blames.
What?
Yeah,
well,
pretty.
Blaines might keep shit talking you.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, that's gonna.
No, I mean it was the king's justice. So.
So that's that.
But Igraine's kind of giving you all
man, that's
hateful
like
looks
she
as you
hates
file
you
out.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
She's not.
As a father, though,
She's
I
only
would not
human.
wish that upon anyone.
No, of
had I
course
known.
not. She's not in her right mind, really.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah.
Lost her husband, lost her daughters.
Yeah.
Lost her marriage at least.
Yeah.
God is the one little one.
They're off in the north. Yeah, she's
Which
just
is
got
full
the
of
one.
Saxons right now.
Yeah.
Great place to
And
sit
Picts.
Yeah.
Worse. Oh, well, okay.
So, anyway, you're all free to return to your homes.
Good.
And, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to attend to, it's basically the year.
Okay. Well, that was unpleasant.
Well, one of our number didn't show up for the maybe we should see if we can
See if he's okay.
find out where he is.
Yeah.
Can I make any sort of like a hunting roll?
Oh, of course.
That whole thing.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'm passionate with my love for the questing beast.
Yes.
Of which
Your love
I
for the questing beast, Dave.
fail.
So it's a -5 to your hunting.
Damn it.
If you crit this,
Not good.
It'd be hilarious.
it would be hilarious.
I did pass it, but I did not crit it.
Alright, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Okay, I beat you with an 18.
Wow.
So-
This is some appropriate questing music.
It is.
Yeah.
Very questing. So yeah, just imagine Cormac riding on his hunting courser through hill, dale, and wood, just single-mindedly set on this questing beast.
Okay.
So like, screen just zooms out on that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like where the credits roll.
You have a cross edit between Merlin running with the baby and him hunting something.
Nice.
I like it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Great.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes, indeed. So,
Right.
just so you guys know,
Yes.
that year, that particular treason trial was meant to feel very railroady because you were caught up in the gears of the high justice system there.
Okay. I was about to ask for like a trial by combat.
I don't think you want
No.
that.
No, that's not a good idea.
Oh, with a 20 spear, I think I'd be okay.
If you'd been convicted, you could have
Yeah.
gone to that. Yeah, sure.
Was there a chance that we could have been convicted? No.
Yes.
There was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Ha!
So we would just be outlaw knights?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Or executed knights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They already got you.
But yeah,
Unless you escape.
I mean, honestly, with Dubricus and Elad speaking in your favor, that that weighted it in your direction. But if you had come out and just been like, hey, fuck you, or whatever,
You did.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Screw you, Blades.
yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, it was part of your guys' trial.
We'll take you down with us.
idea.
Laser glory.
Oh.
So yeah,
Alright.
that was the treason trial.
Good times.
Fun.